Smithtown West will be receiving the opening kickoff, and Hills East will kick off in this Division II semifinal contest. The officials for today's game: referee Kyle Coyne and linesman Thomas Coyne, line judge Larry Dax, back judge Ramon Mateo, and umpire Louis Franklin. The offensive starters for your Red Hawks on the offensive line: number 55, Sebastian Gavis; number 56, Jacob Giannatasio; number 62, Rafael Hernandez; number 71, Keith McDowell; and number 77, Trayvon Cole Jenkins. The tight end for Hills East, number 88, Max Drayway. The wide receivers: number 5, Lucas Martin; number 6, Logan Soler; and number 13, Tyler Sanders. The running back: number 2, D1, Dan White. And the starting quarterback for the Red Hawks, number 11, Nick Sevilla. The assistant coaches: Brian Hanover, Joe Rickerson, John Sopo, Jimmy Recatero, Aaron Lynch, Vinny DeRiso, Chris G. Pierre, Billy Holscher, Jaquan Carr, Adako Longjohn. The JV coaches: Cole Montalvo, Terrence Collins, Adrian Montalvo, and Aiden Banahan. The offensive coordinator is Brandon Brightman. The defensive coordinator, John Ruggiero. And the head coach of the Hills East Red Hawks, Alex Marcellet. And your official timekeeper for today's semifinal, Maddie Argenti.
Welcome to Hills East football on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm Hunter Javelin along with
That's not how it works.
Star Flag football quarterback to bring you insight and
That's
commentary
against the
on
PA announcer's code.
Today we have a great match between the 3-seed Smithtown West Bulls with a record of 8-1 against your 2 seeds, Hills East Red Hawks, with a record of 8-1. This is semifinal football. Everything before this does not matter. It's either you win or you go home. What are your thoughts on today's matchup, Sean?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for letting me be here today and broadcast with you. But getting into the game now, both teams should have a really hard time with this game. You know, Smithtown West with the elite offense, and Hills East has a very, very good defense, in which the secondary has improved throughout the year. Very good offense for Hills East, and a pretty good defense for Smithtown West. Head coach Jason Lambert will definitely have trouble with this Hills East defense.
Marco Diagnosi with the kick, and it's returned to the 32-yard line.
Number 11, Michael Castiglione.
Michael Castiglione, the great star running back on the return, scored 3 touchdowns last week.
Cassione's kickoff return is to the 33-yard line, and that's where Smithtown West puts the ball in play, first and 10. The quarterback for the Bulls is number 9, Nick DeVito.
Offenses and defenses are set. Let's see what they can do here. Motion by number 10. A little jet sweep.
10.
Lost 2 yards on that play.
Number 10, Colton Ford. That is
Colton Ford on the
tackle. Theo Johnson also
A little motion, try to pick up man deep or man zone right
Looks
there.
like a loss of 5 on the
Trying
play.
to
We'll bring
learn
up
what's
second
going
and
on right
15
there.
from the 20.
Yeah, the defense right there was so phenomenal because of number 25 out there, Theo Johnson. He's been a very good force for this defense all year. He contributes to a big tackle for loss on the first play of the game.
It's such an opening note right there by Hills East. Show them what type of defense we run. Don't let them get yards as it's second down and 15 to go.
See what they do here. Could be anticipating a pass.
I can see a run. Another motion play. Number 19 in motion. Quarterback scramble, and he's tackled for a gain of 2 yards. Nick DeVito with the run right there. Reminds me of Tommy Chicken Cutlets. Tommy DeVito.
He gains 2 yards on the play.
Could be
That's
starting
number
for the Giants any
13
day now.
on the 30.
Who knows?
Where they're going.
Drew Lock might be starting soon.
It's all such
It's third down at 13.
Let's see what Smithtown West can cook up here.
One run running back in the backfield, 2 wide receivers on each side. Hills can do a lot of things here on defense.
Very far back. Yeah.
He's rolling out right. And he's firing. Did that hit the
Oh.
ground?
Here he goes. That's RJ.
RJ Peters on the interception. And that's first down, Hills East.
Way to get it started with the defense.
Ball was thrown a little short, deflected up into the air, and picked off by RJ Peters right there. Ball will be placed at the 21-yard line for Hills East.
And the awareness of Hills East defense throughout the years being displayed on the silver platter right there. Ronaldo Peters, RJ, is ready for the ball as soon as it came out of the quarterback's hands.
RJ Peters returns the interception back to the Smithtown West 21, and that's where Hills East will start their first possession.
This year, Hills East defense has allowed 85 points, which is about 9.4 points per game. You know, you don't normally see that by a defense at this type of level where it's very quick paced. Offense are very good. Now let's see. Nick Seville is not in right now.
Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to
Noah
D1.
Schlopp and D1 are in the backfield. Lucas Martin out wide. And it's a pass. It's a direct snap, for a gain of 1.
D1 on the direct snap. He gains a yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the 1.
2nd and 9, 4 receivers up.
Yeah, key for Hills East offense in this game is going to be to pound the ground. D1 coming off a monster game with 300 yards and 4 touchdowns against Huntington last week. And they're also going to have to protect the ball. You know, the starting quarterback, Nick Seville, threw a pick. He did have a fumble on a botched snap. But once they can get the ball to the receivers, like Lucas Martin, who had over 100 yards, it can be special for the Hills East offense.
Nick Seville checks into the game now. It's first down. It's 2nd down and 9 for Hills East. It's a play fake. It's an incomplete pass. Deflected at the line of scrimmage, intended for Lucas Martin. It will be 3rd down and 9. You know, I like the play fake there. Because he had Lucas Martin if you put a little more air under it right there.
100%. That was a beautiful look. Lucas Martin wide open over the middle. Just got batted down at the line of scrimmage. Just got to get the throw a little higher.
It's 3rd down and 9. 9:13 left on the clock in this first quarter.
I might have moved that over.
Snap is off. There's a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be a false start against Hills East. Boy. False start.
False start against Hills East.
And I'll move them back 5 yards. It will be 3rd and 14.
This could put them in a tough spot here. 3rd and 14 at the 25. You know, they're going to have to look to get the first down.
Yeah, no, I know.
They are in field goal range, just about.
Especially with the wind going our way, as I talked about last week. That wind will give us an extra 5 yards.
100%. It's going to be a huge factor today.
It's always windy here at the Nest. It's 3rd down and 14. Ball's on the 30. Nick Seville looking deep. He has his man. Lucas Martin. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. Lucas Martin. That's a 30-yard touchdown pass. Lucas Martin. And Nick Seville connect on that.
Just a beautiful ball from Nick Seville. Starting quarterback. Just put it where Lucas Martin could get it and nobody else. Martin was able to pull it in, getting up high there, climbing the ladder on the defense. Very nice job.
It's 6-0, 9 minutes to go in this first quarter for Hills East. Marco Dagnisi is on for the kick.
Marco Dagnisi to attempt the extra point with Lucas Martin holding.
And getting points off that turnover, especially after that false start, moving them 5 yards back, it's huge for Hills East. Way to start off the game.
Martin is the holder. They could go with a fake here because Lucas Martin is the holder.
High snap. Kick is blocked.
Kick is blocked.
You know, with the high snap, this was a problem last week too. High snap, more time to get the ball down, and the timing's off between everyone. Kick was blocked. It's 6-0 Hills East. 9 minutes ago.
Kickoff units will head out there.
You know, Last week, Smithtown West kicker James Martino does not have a
The
strong
ninth-rated
leg.
players for
They run
both
two
teams.
types of
First from
kicks on the
Smithtown,
kickoff.
Number 7,
One
Blake
being an onside
Stockwell.
kick smoked
Number
at someone
21,
10
Colin
yards away,
Murphy.
and the other
Number
being a
24,
pop-up
Michael
at the
Morris.
40-yard line.
Number
Yesterday,
34,
East was
Michael
preparing how to
Papaliu.
handle these kicks.
Number 39, Max
They were
Nye.
told
And number 55,
to be
Charlie
aggressive
Sachs.
and they can fair catch it if necessary.
For Hills East, number 4, Tony Kiki. Number 14, James Ryan.
As you can see, Hills
Number
East.
40, Darrell White. Number 42, Caleb Merchant.
So that's a
Number
little
50,
special
Eric
team
Drake.
fact about
Number 75, Smithtown.
Smithtown
And
West.
number 85, Chase Lankin.
So we'll see how that happens later. Sean, what will be the key success for both of these teams?
Well, for Smithtown West, their defense is going to have to be to deny D1. They gave up over 180 yards last week, and D1 will definitely give them some trouble. On the offensive side of the ball for Smithtown West, they're going to be challenged. 3 touchdowns, though, from Nick DeVito will definitely help them out. That was last week. They got to protect the quarterback from Akio Johnson as well, who had 8 tackles and 1 sack last week.
Carcione on the return, fighting for every yard, and he will be spotted down at the 30 after the kick. Kick was at the 5-yard line about, which is a pretty good return, 20-something yards right there.
Yeah, Cassione was a big part of the offense last week. He had 177 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns in the blowout win. They're going to look to get him the ball a little bit more. We'll be challenged, though, with the Syracuse defense.
Let's see what they could run here. I would keep, sometimes you got to feed the monster in Carcione. Let's see what they do here.
He's a sleeping giant right now.
Motion by number 19. Ball is up the middle. It's almost like I knew it coming. As the flag comes down on the field, that would be a 5-yard gain, but it looks like it's coming back.
That was Jason Antunes, by the way. That wasn't Carcione. So you have to take a snap this game.
Only on the special teams he's taken snaps. I think of him as like a star player. Both sides of the ball, can do it all.
It's a big factor for the defense and the offense of Smithtown West.
Let's see what the refs have to say. Illegal shift by the offense. Probably 2 men in. I think there was 2 men in motion there. And when 2 men are in motion, they both have to set before the ball, before the snap goes off.
I'll make it a first down 15 for Smithtown West.
That negates the 5-yard run by them.
It's weird that the referee would throw that play.
Yeah.
8:48 to go in this first quarter. It's 1st and 15. Number 19's in motion.
One.
It's a run.
Ball carried by number 1,
Jason Antunes.
He was in down still. They don't stop it.
Second down and
6-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 9 to go.
Yeah, you rarely see a player play on both sides of the ball. I mean, at this level, it's a little more common. But especially a guy that's 6'1", 190 pounds. He's the starting running back for Smithtown West. He's also a D lineman.
balls snap and no gain right there. Very short gain. It'll be 3rd down and about 6. It looks.
Jacob Giannatasio makes the tackle.
Jacob Giannatasio, captain of this team.
Keith and Trayvon Cole are coming out there to play some D-line. They're starting tackles for Hills
Brings
East.
up 3rd down and 5 from the 30.
When you have a big guy against a smaller Smithtown West team, it can cause some havoc for them. See what they can do here. Number 19 moves in motion again. It's another run, and then he is short of the yard to gain. Now here,
Ball carried by
you
Jason
could see a
Antunes.
possible goal for it here, especially with their lack of punting and kicking skills.
Yeah, their kicker doesn't have the best leg, but they are in a little
3-yard
bit of an
gain
iffy
the
spot on
play,
the field
make
to go
4
for
and
it.
2
But I
from the
definitely
41.
could see it. Go early, make the defense get on their heels a little bit, see what they do here.
Maybe get a little delay game. Let's see what they can do. The offense is staying out there, folks. It's 4th down and 2. Low snap. He's rolling out right. And he is. That's a tackle for a loss. It is Hills East football.
Gianluca D'Amico was there for the tackle. Beautiful job by the defense. They were able to jump on the ball and on the offense as soon as the botch snap happened. Just like last drive when the RJ had the pick. They're ready for everything.
They came out playing hard, playing aggressive. That's a huge play by Hills East. Now they have the ball in their own territory.
Yeah, that
Nick
was
Sevilla is not on the field right now. Could be another direct snap. Logan Solar and D1 are in the backfield.
That's the Hills East Pep Band.
that was a big point made by Coach Alex Marshland by Hills East to play disciplined football, and that's what they've done so far on the defensive side of the ball, as well as the offense with the touchdown.
There's no quarterback in. Let's see what they can do here. D1. Direct snap to D1. That looks like a 2-yard
with
gain.
the carry, number 19, Vincent Lepore makes the tackle. Gain of a yard on the play, brings up 2nd and 9.
6:45 to go left in this first quarter. Clock is running.
Time's flying by.
RJ Peters checking off the field. Nick Sevilla checks in. RJ Peters checks out. Let's see what they can do here.
RJ's very versatile. He can play on both sides of the ball, multiple positions on both sides of the ball. The defensive back on defense, and on offense, he can play running back and receiver.
You know, sometimes it's not about where you play. You just want to play, especially in these types of games. As there's flags flying on the field.
Yeah, they're going to play.
False start by the
False
offense.
start against Hills East.
It's a loss of 5. I'll make it
5-yard penalty
second
will now make it
14.
2nd and 14 from the 43.
see what East will do here.
Yes.
They got twins left. That's Tyler Sanders and Logan Soler, it appears. Lucas Martin all by himself on the right side of the field.
Nick Sevilla. D1 with the carry. You know, I'm sure they 100% had to keep for D1 this week. I asked Coach Marshall yesterday. Most likely, most likely Smithtown West will be keying on D1. And who needs to step up on the offense? And he told me, no one needs to step up. Everyone played good last week. It's just that D1 might get a little more contained, and everyone else has to play a little better. Fake lateral, and he has his man Logan Solar for the first down and more. That is a great play call. Last week I saw them working on this play, and make sure the fake is real good to fake them out, especially with a run-heavy offense.
Yeah, that's a great job by starting quarterback Nick Sevilla. That faked D1 and got the first down with Logan Soler. First and 10 from the 27 for Hills East.
And I was talking to I forget which coach this was, but the details are going to win us games. No mental mistakes. D1 with the carry. He is fighting for every yard, and he keeps on getting more.
Muscles his way through the Smithtown line.
It is second down and 4 or 5 right now.
6-yard gain on the play. We'll make it 2nd and 4 from the
4:40 to go in the second half.
Yeah, and those details are definitely going to win Hills East these games. You know, if you win every snap, you win every drive, you win every quarter, you eventually win the game. That's a big part of what they did last week, and it's looking like it's a big part of what they're doing right now.
Nick Sevilla takes the snap. D1 has no one to beat. He is brought down short of at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's beautiful blocking by Hills East. They made a wide open lane right up the middle for D1. That's the cream of the crop for D1.
18 on the play, and that's good for Hills East. First down.
It's first and goal.
First down.
As Hills East hustles up to the line, D1 with the carry, and he's met in the backfield by number 1.
That's Jason Antunes. That's a starting running back for Smithtown West.
Number 19, Vincent Lepore.
You know, Smithtown West runs a running back by committee system.
Looks like a loss of 2 on the play.
So,
We'll make it 2nd
we'll
and goal
see.
from the 5.
They give it to whoever has the hot hand for that day. Let's see what they can do now.
It's definitely similar to the Lions backfield with David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs. Kind of switching off some games. One player will get more carries than the other. And that's what Smithtown West kind of does with Jason Antunes.
3:35 to play in this. D1 with another carry,
D1 with the carry.
and he's short of the yard to gain. It's third down and 4 about.
Yeah, they keep feeding him right up the gut. That's what got him that 18-yard pickup.
We'll give him
Got
a
him all the
yard
way
on
down to
play.
the
We'll
1.
make it 3rd
Or the
and
4,
goal
sorry.
from the 4.
And I think it looks like Nick Sevilla just checked out of the game again. They're running a lot of these direct snaps today. That could be something they game plan first, and Smithtown West struggled with.
Yeah, look at this. D1's all alone in the backfield.
Looks like they're going to direct snap it to D1. Ball start by number 2.
Ball start against Hills East. So make it third and
2:57
goal
to
from
play.
the 9.
In this first quarter.
And I believe that was on the starting center, Rafael Hernandez, number 62. Those are the details that coaches are talking about. They need to win every one of those.
And that's their second false start on a third down. Got to know what we're doing. Got to limit the mental mistakes. That's a mental mistake that cannot happen right there. Longer yardage again.
Sevilla's back out there.
He is. Nick Sevilla drops back. He has Tyler Sanders in the corner of the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown!
Wow.
Touchdown!
Another
Thunderbird.
beautiful ball from Nick Sevilla as he gets it to another receiver, Tyler Sanders, in the back left corner. That looks like a back shoulder fade. It was a beautiful route by Sanders. Sevilla putting the ball where no one else can get it once again.
And also, both of those plays were scored on corner route. So that could be a weakness in their defense that the offensive coordinator is picking up on.
Yeah,
He was open from the start as soon as he broke towards the corner.
The outside of Smithtown West defense today has been a little weak, and they've been capitalizing off of that.
Chris Martin will be the holder.
Marco Diagnisi is on for the kick. Last time it was a bad snap on this kick, so let's make sure we get a good snap and hopefully we can go from there. 2:36 left, 12-0 Redhawks. Kick is up and kick is good.
Kick is good. 2:36 left to play in the first quarter. Hills East now leads.
Hills East 13-0. 2:36 left to play.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 jumping jacks from your Hills East student section.
And the kickoff teams are on right now.
And I'm sure that head coach Alex
The
Marson
10th
is just
grade
eager to get his
participants for
defense
today's
back out there.
game for Smithtown West, number 5, Jake Cassione, number 25, Will Noto, number 43,
They have been struggling
Sean
making
Clark.
plays
Number 51,
offensively
Joel
for Smithtown
Gomez,
West today.
Number 67, Finn Howard, number 72, Ethan Anastasio,
So,
and number 78, Joshua Robo.
and it's very windy. Tyler Sanders is actually holding the kick on this play because the wind is knocking it down. It's a very strong wind, which could play a difference later in the game.
Marco Diagnese to kick off for Hillsy.
Something I've picked up on since the start of the game, this Smithtown West team is kind of undersized. You know, their O-line isn't as, we do have an oversized O-line with Trayvon Cole and Keith McDowell, but it's definitely tinier than most.
Kick is off and at the 4-yard line, and it is returned to the 26-yard line.
Number 1, Jason Antunes is brought
Jason
down by number
Antunes.
14, Jaden Bryan.
And
Looks like a
offenses and
2-yard
defenses
return to the
are coming
26-yard line,
onto
and
the field.
Smithtown will take over with 2.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter.
2:30 left to play. 13-0 Redhawks. Ball on the 26-yard line. Let's see what they can run right now. Smithtown West with the ball. Nick DeVito in the back there. Motion by number 19 again. And it's a handoff to Jason Antunes for no gain.
Flag on the play.
Antunes is getting the bulk of the handoffs here today for Smithtown West. They're just waiting for their sleeping giant, Jake Cassione, to get going. He's on the sideline again. Antunes is taking every single snap for Smithtown West.
Yes, they run over.
5-yard face mask
Eventually, I
against
think they're going to
Hillsy.
pull him and put in a hotter hand. They're going to, remember, they're down 13-0. They got to change something. Something is going to have to happen to make them play better.
Another thing that's something to pick up on is the starting quarterback, Nick DeVito. He hasn't thrown a pass since the interception by RJ. There was that botched snap. We don't know what that play would have been, but every single play has been a run.
And there was a flag by Hills East, which made it 1st and 5. As number 19 moves in motion again. It's a pitch to him, and that's a tackle for a loss.
That's the man-child freshman Jaden Bryan. A big tackle for loss.
That's such a nice play. Getting in there, reading the pitch. Eventually, you knew he was gonna get that little slip
6-yard loss on the play.
because they put him in motion so many times. It will be second down and about 10 to go, which actually kind of helps Hills East after that big penalty for. So I think they got to put it in DeVito's hands and eventually throw the ball. They're going to be playing from behind for the rest of this
Yeah,
game.
everything's getting shut down on the running, on the ground. See what they do here.
Number 3 moves in motion now. It's a handoff to Antunias again. And he gets to the 30-yard line.
Looks like James Bryan and number 55, Sebastian Dennis on the tackle.
Bunch of guys on the tackle there. It will be third down.
4-yard
And
gain
6
on
to
the
go.
play, third and 6 from 30.
Yeah, one of the men on the tackle there was number 14, freshman Jaden Bryan, who just had that big tackle for loss. He's been a part of the two-headed backfield later in the game that Hills East has got deep in their bag. They run that with D1.
Let's see what Nick DeVito is in the backfield. Let's see what they can do here. Number 10 moves in motion now. A lot of motion by this Smithtown West offense. It's a fake,
It's gonna throw.
and he looks for his man number 10. That's a great hit to break up that pass.
Keo Johnson. He read that one like a book.
Keo Johnson on the pass defense.
And that will bring on the punt teams most likely.
And 6 from the 30.
You know, again, as I said earlier, this Smithtown West team does not have a good kicking unit.
Saying that was wrong.
Special teams is definitely a big question mark on the Smithtown
So
West
as
team.
you can see, the returners are a little shorter than usual right now. They're at the 50-yard line, which is less than 25 yards.
Tyler Sanders back to receive for the Redhawks.
Tyler Sanders, who had a kickoff return last week, but it was negated on some type of penalty. The punt's off.
Jason Antunes.
Oh, it's muffed, and Tyler Sanders recovers himself.
Antunes was the punter.
Jason Antunes. That guy can do it all. Offense, defense, kick returning, punting, you name it, he's on the field.
First and 10 at their own 45.
Offense will take over.
30 seconds left.
First and 10 at their own 45. We'll see what head coach Alex Marston has gotten sore for the Smithtown West defense. Let's see if Nick Sevilla stays out there. On every single first play of the drive, Sevilla's been on the sideline. It's been a direct snap to D1 every time.
And he looks like he's coming onto the field. You know, eventually D1 will break a tackle and get loose into the open field, as he's been really good at that. Just when will that happen?
You got twins left.
Nick Sevilla drops back. He has his man, Lucas Martin. And it's a first down and more to the 24-yard line.
To Lucas Martin.
Slightly underthrown by Nick Sevilla, but Martin was able to capitalize off of it and adjust his route. Very nice job by
Gain of 30 on the play, and that's good.
And if he gets in there, you know what I can say? That's the Hills East touchdown.
Redhawks.
That was a beautiful play design, beautiful route running, and you name it. These cornerbacks cannot say with the Hills East receivers. They have a very good set of receivers.
Yeah, look at this Smithtown West secondary. They've got their safeties very shallow.
And they're taking another shot to Lucas Martin. And he makes the catch. That's an insane catch by Lucas Martin.
Touchdown,
Oh my
Redhawks.
He stole the ball out of their hands. He tossed them. You name it. I don't know what he did on that play.
Lucas Martin looking like Justin Jefferson out there. Just taking it out of the DB's hands. He was in triple coverage. Another beautiful ball from Nick Sevilla. It's 19-0 Hills East.
19-0, and that will be the end of the first quarter after this kick. Hills East will be up by 3 scores going into the.
Beats the buzzer with his
Hills East will be going up by 3 scores going into the second quarter.
Yes, Smithtown West will definitely have to make some adjustments in between the quarters.
I mean, Smithtown West has to score their next drive if they even want to consider staying in this game. Marco Diagnesi on for the kick. Snap is good. And it's blocked again.
The extra point is blocked. So,
So
official timekeeper Matty Argente shows 3 zeros on the clock at the end of the first quarter.
that is the end of the first quarter. Hills East 19.
Smithtown West nothing.
Smithtown West Bulls
What's the
to
score
0.
on the board?
Yeah, and reflecting on that first quarter, Hillsy's defense has just been so dominant as they have been all year. The secondary has improved throughout the year, and it was on display on the first drive of the game with RJ's interception. And then the D-line for the rest of the quarter has been a story of defensive line for Hillsy's defense. They've been dominant all year, and they continue it throughout the playoffs.
Now I want to bring up this important line. Smithtown West this year has been 1-1 versus teams who ended their season with a winning record, where Hillsy's has been 3-1 versus teams
I believe he is.
who ended their season with a winning record,
Very
which is a very, it shows you how each team plays versus good teams. Yesterday, East Islip won.
The 10th grade.
Lucas Martin, 3 catches, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Number 19.
As I'm being told by our statistician, Ben Pasquale.
Number 33.
Hunter Ashenberger on camera duties today.
Number 44. Gabe Bullets. Number 51. Ryan Bismarck. Number 60. Alex McDowell. Number 65. Kyle Nilsson. Number 66.
And
Alex Pfeiffer.
kicking
Number
special teams
69,
units on the
Jason
field.
Mendes.
Let's see what
Number
we can
79,
do now.
Derek Fisher.
Yeah, and as you said before, East Islip really blew out North Babylon yesterday. The winner of this game will go on to face East Islip.
It's a low
in the
kick
finals.
to the 20-yard line. Line drive kick, and that will be put at the 31-yard line.
Cassioni.
That's Michael Cassioni.
Yeah, I believe
Ball to
the
32-yard line.
Cassaconis, there's
He
2
was brought down
Cassaconis
by
on the
number
roster I was
26,
seeing.
Mike Oswald.
You have Jax Cassioni, who was a sophomore, and Michael Cassioni, who was a junior.
Smithtown West will
Probably
take
some
over
type of
in
brother
the second
situation
quarter,
right there.
first and 10 at their own 32.
Both running backs. Something to keep an eye on. A lot of running backs on this
Still
Smithtown
says
West team.
7-7, 1 minute left in the first. 7-7.
They're not. Hillsy's special teams unit has not been very strong today. I wonder if they can make an adjustment right now.
No, and the wind has certainly played a factor in that with the kickoffs and the extra points.
And the bad snap also. Right now, it's first and 10, 11:50 to go in this quarter. And Nick Vito looking back. It's stripped! Let's see. And it's Hillsy's
That's a fumble
football!
recovery by Hillsy's.
Najee Sexhill all over that one.
Najee Sexhill with the strip sack.
That is wonderful by Hillsy's.
Yeah, the senior is a big, big guy. He's made for this type of stuff.
Hillsy's will take over first and 10 at the
Hillsy's
26.
defense showing up today. That's their 3rd turnover. Next to Villa in, D1 in the backfield.
Yeah, so Lair's playing behind the line of scrimmage, kind of like a fullback.
D1 with the carry, and that will be a loss of 2 right there.
D1 with the carry. Number 19, Vincent Lamore makes the tackle.
Number 19, Vincent Lepore, was there for the tackle. He's gotten a
3-yard
bulk
loss
of
on the
the
play,
carries on
make
the
it second
offense
and
as well.
13
He's a
from
receiver,
the
but as we
Smithtown
know,
West
Smithtown
29.
West has had trouble airing it out today. He's gotten a couple of those handoffs in the backfield coming across with the jet sweep.
Today the run isn't working, but you know what's working? The deep ball. I can see them doing that again right now. As we have Tyler Sanders and Lucas Martin both on the field, and Logan Solar for that matter. But they do run it to D1. And he has a gain
D1
of
with the carry.
6 or 7 right there. That will make it 3rd down.
40, Nick Zins, the initial hit. Number 1, Jason Antunez
Nick
brings it
Zinn's
down.
one of the captains on this team. On the
That's
Smithtown
a
West team.
5-yard gain for D1. Make it 3rd and 8.
3rd down
from the
and 8.
24.
As the safeties on this, as Sean said earlier, are playing very shallow. They've got to be at least 4 times, I can think.
13-7 West.
See if they can hit Martin over the middle. He's been open most of the time.
And they run it again to D1. He gets to the outside. He's turning the corner, and he's very, very close to the 1st down. They might have to bring out those chains.
Goes off tackle.
Let's see what they do here.
Brought down once again by Nick Zins.
I think he just missed it.
Looks
by
like
the
a gain
yard.
of 7 on the play.
Gain of 7, 4th down and 1,
That
4th
makes
down
it
and
4th
inches.
down and 1 from the 17.
offense is staying on the field here, which I think that's the right move after struggling to kick the ball earlier.
Yeah, I really like this decision. The win will be against them if they were to try and kick a field goal at this
13-7
moment.
West.
So they'll see. The offense has been brewing today for Hills East. Let's see if they can continue here.
It would have been a 40-yard kick, which is not a guarantee at this level. As D1 runs, he has the first down and more. He's going, and he's brought down at the 4. His first down, Hills East.
Spin.
Just like he said, looking like Jameer Gibbs out
Gain
there.
of 14 on the play. Good for
Running back for the
Hills
Lions.
East. First down.
Perfect
First
comparison,
and goal
sorry.
from
comparison to D1.
the 4.
Very shifty when he gets to the open field.
He's very explosive, runs well, runs hard. Couldn't say it better myself.
Logan Solaire's on the sideline right now. Noah Schlack is out there, number 3.
Lower snap. D1 is very close to the end zone. And he's
Touchdown!
in. Touchdown.
Touchdown
D1 on the run.
Red Hawks. D1 with a 4-yard run.
25-0. Redhawks. 9 minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah, and as you said before, Smithtown West might have a sleeping giant in Jax Cassione, but so do Hills East. D1 hasn't gotten too many carries. He's gotten a couple, but he slowed down a little bit.
And it looks like the offense is staying out there to go for 2 to make this 27-0.
Hills East attempting a 2-point conversion.
You know, I don't know if that's the right move right now. What are your thoughts on that, John?
I mean, they have a huge lead. That's a questionable move here by the head coach, Alex Marston.
Everyone's stacked on the left side. Lucas Martin comes in motion. Fake. Oh, what a nice play.
Wow.
That's a very
Two-point
nice play.
conversion is good.
Hit D1
Pitch to
on the
D1.
reverse for the 2-point conversion. Lucas Martin comes around the left side. D1 runs
So it's
to the right
9:15
side.
left
That's
to
an
play
awesome
in the
play
first
design
half.
right there.
Hills
You
East
know
now
what? I'm
leads
okay with going for a
27-0.
2-point conversion with that
A student
beautiful play
section.
call.
What's the score on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4,
And also right there,
6, 7,
I was talking to
8,
Coach Marshall last week.
9,
He was
10,
telling me
11,
each team has their own little wrinkles going into this playoff game.
15, 16, 17,
The little wrinkles is what
19,
makes each team a little better.
21,
They don't
22,
normally play these,
23,
run that type of
24,
play.
25,
But that's right. That's what they're running right now. Throw
27
Smithtown
jumping
West off
jacks
guard.
from your Hills East student section.
Right now, it's 27-0. 9:15 to go in the second quarter.
The junior participants for Smithtown West, number 2, Joe
Smithtown
Fitzsimmons.
West definitely has to get going because
Number
Hills East
3,
will
Jake
receive the
Rurick.
second half
Number
kickoff.
9, Nick DeVito.
If they don't
Number
score
10,
here, this
Colton
game might
Ford.
get out of reach for
Number
them.
11, Michael Cassione. Number 12, Connor Barry. Number 14, Stephen Punts. Number 15, James Martino. Number 16, Miles Sachs. Number 19, Vincent
And the
Lafleur.
Hills East kicking unit
Number 20, Josh
is on the
Hoffman.
field.
Number 22, Brandon Keene.
Tyler Sanders is still
Number
holding the
23,
ball for the
Anthony
kickoffs.
Cusimano.
Very windy out here today.
Number 32, Coulter.
I was watching them kick off the ball yesterday, and as you can see, once the ball's kicked, they put their hands in the air and they yell, Hills East. You can't hear that part, but you can see them put their hands in the air. Let's watch that now.
Yeah, that's something that really helps out the timing of everybody.
Is that a semifinal?
It's
It's a
looking
regional.
Oh, it's a regional. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Hills
they
East.
win today, they stay
And the kick is off. Ball is at the 15-yard line.
Wow.
He's trying to get to the
Here he
outside,
goes.
and he is given no more.
Number
That's once
19,
again
Vincent
number
Laporte.
19, Vincent Laporte.
Attempts
He's
to
been a
convert the
big
turn corner on the
factor
right
for
side. RJ
Smithtown
Peters
West.
knocks him out
Maybe
of
not
bounds.
positive, but he
29.
has gotten the ball a couple
That's where
times.
Smithtown West takes over. The other juniors for the Bulls, number 33,
Laporte
Sean
connected on a
Seary.
27-yard pass from DeVito last week.
Matthew.
So,
Number
and he's
52,
also a
Mike Peterman.
41-yard
Number
pass.
53, Christian Agavino. Number 66, Nick
That's 2
Curtis.
touchdowns.
Number 68, Travis Matthews. Number 70, Sebastian Geraldo. Number 71, Logan Tinabor.
Yeah, that's
Number
something they've had
76,
trouble with
Zach
today. They have
Hayward.
yet to complete a pass as we get started here in the second quarter.
We'll see if they can get their first completion of the day right now. Hills East has the box staff. They might be bringing the dogs here. It's a run up the middle. Oh, no, it's a QB sneak or a QB draw. And he
Nick DeVito
has
on
no
the
gain
keeper.
right there.
DeVito's declined at the line of scrimmage once again. The Hills East D line is like a force to be
Brought down
reckoned
by
with here.
Sebastian Damas, among others.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Looks like a gain of a yard on the play. We'll make it 2nd and 9 from the 30.
Smithtown West is still looking for that one big play to open up their offense. They have not been able to run anything against this stellar Hills East defense today. One running back to his right side and one running back behind him. Let's see what they do here. It's a handoff. And that's for about a yard or two. No gain, really.
Yeah, that play went on for
Third
a
and
while.
long now.
Gain of a yard on the play.
About 8 minutes to go in this second quarter, which will
up
bring
third
us to
down and
halftime.
8 from the 29. Excuse me, from the 31.
Does that mean
No.
Logan
Blair
Solar
check
checking
backs.
into the game.
Sebastian Damas will come off the field. Gianluca D'Amico coming off. Never mind, he just took the glove off the field.
Yeah, he lost his glove on that last tackle as everyone was surrounding the running back there. 7:45 to go. Motion by number 25 and 1. They both have to come set, otherwise it'll be a legal shit. Okay, they're both set. Ball snap. Fake. Oh no, it's a real snap. And there's nowhere for him to go. He is met up behind the line of scrimmage.
Logan
Way
Solar.
behind the line of
Michael
scrimmage.
Cassione, Logan Solar, the initial tackle.
Logan Solar, as soon as he checks into the game, making a big impact. 7
That
minutes
would be
and
a
20
6-yard
seconds to
loss
go.
on the play.
Akira Johnson
Make it
checking off
fourth
the field
down
here.
and 14 from the 25.
The punt teams are on. Is that? Yeah, the punt team is on the field right now.
Tyler Sanders is the one back deep. He's going to probably take this thing out and return it. D1's also on the field.
You know, they do run an interesting punt formation, 2 on each side, so they could be playing a little man of coverage just in case of a fake. And it's a fake, it looks like. Oh no, just a very late punt. That ball is booted. Tyler Sanders won't touch it. It will be down at the 31-yard line.
Very nice punt by Jason Antunes. He's not a primary punter, but as you said, Hunter, he can do anything. You ask him and he'll take care of it.
And you know, that's a kid I want on my team. Just wants to get on the field, wants to play, no matter what the circumstances are.
Yeah, he's staying out there for the defense.
6:45 to go in this second quarter. It's first down and 10 for Hills East, whose offense has scored every time they touch the ball today.
See if they can keep that streak alive here with this drive.
D1 in the backfield. Let's see what they can do here. It's a run. For about 2 yards.
Carry brought down by number 6, Dylan Green.
Dylan Green on the tackle there. Receiver slash DB, senior.
Looks like a gain of 2 on the play. Penalty. No? Gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The tallest player on Smithtown West is 6'2". They're a little bit undersized.
Very undersized. And we have someone who's 6'5" on our team, if I believe it or not. Keith McDowell.
And his brother Alex McDowell, who played on GV most of the season, got pulled up for varsity. He's 6'4". He's got a big team.
D1
with the
lost
carry.
the yards there. Probably negative
Jason
1.
Antunes makes the tackle. Looks like a 1-yard loss on the play.
It will be third down and 9.
From the 32.
5:55 to go in this second quarter of action. Hillsy's looking real good right now. And again, the deep ball has been killing Smithtown West today. Hillsy's has been better on third down than they have been any part of today. Let's see what they'll do here.
Look at
Probably
the
another
safeties
deep
here.
half. Their safeties are playing deeper than they have. Just that could be an in-game adjustment they have made. Let's see what they can run here.
It's third down. Here we go. Play being blown dead. Maybe a timeout.
5:26
Charge
left to
timeout
play in
for the
first
Red Hawks.
First half, excuse me. Hills East calls the first timeout.
Last week, Smithtown West dropped 49 points, which is a tremendous amount of points for any
Junior
high school team.
participants
Yeah,
for
they
Hills
blew
East,
out West
number
Babylon
1,
49 to
Adrian
20.
Hutchins,
That's what
number
got 'em
2,
here.
Number 8, Gianluca
They have
D'Amico.
looked like a
Number
different
11,
team
Nick
today.
Sevilla. Number 15,
They
Jake
can't-
Cagliero.
They have no
Number
offense today.
17,
Just to
Nico
reflect
Ja.
on Hills East
Number
offenses
20,
today.
Jean-Pierre
No, this time last week,
Number 22,
the first
Jamil-
half was a
Jamil
D1
Watts.
show.
Number
D1 got
24,
most of the carries to get
Chris
a lot of yards, a lot of
Number
touchdowns,
25,
and they didn't really pass the ball too
Number
much.
28, Alex
This was after
Varopoulos.
Nick Sevilla threw a
Number
pick, though.
52, Dante
This
Milano.
this week,
Number
though, it's a
55,
whole different
Sebastian
story.
Banks.
Nick Sevilla's
Number
airing it out.
70,
They're
Lance
scoring
McCallum.
touchdowns through the air and on the ground,
77, Trayvon
while
Cole
still making
Jenkins.
it effective
And
at
number
D1.
78, Simon
Yesterday, I
Jones.
talked to Coach Marshall and asked him what was his plan to contain Michael Cassicone, star running back for Smithtown West, and to play good defense. To me, that was a very vague answer, which meant two things to me. Either he has no plan,
Following the timeout,
or
third
he
down
said,
and 9 from the
there's
32.
many stars, and I just got to man up and find someone.
Yeah.
Or he had a very specific plan and didn't want to reveal it to the public. Me being the public. It's third down. Next to Villa, takes a snap. Hand off to D1. And he finds a hole. He gets to the outside and is brought down at the 36-yard line. First down. Red Hawks. 5:17 left.
Once again, beautiful blocking by these red jerseys. D1 getting so many touches, so many yards, just breaking out for these big runs.
You know, most of the time I would say, I don't like that play call on third down. Since it worked, I'll say I like it.
Yeah.
5:17 to go on the dot.
The Smithtown West 35.
That was a 33-yard run on that play.
Max Draywick and Tyler Sanders on this left side of the field. You can see Lucas Martin at the top of your screen on the right. Logan Soler is kind of taking on the tight end role. Max Draywick has been right out all game. Sanders marches to the right.
D1 with the handoff, and he has no one to beat. And he gets out to the 20-yard line.
With the carry, he's pushed out of bounds by number 6, Dylan Green.
That's another great run by D1. Someone's legs woke up this morning.
First down.
And here we go.
Red Hawks.
Hills East are in the red zone with 5:11. You know, right now, if they can go up by 5 scores going into halftime, that would be huge.
D1's coming off the field here. It looks like he just needs a breath. The man-child freshman, Jaden Bryan, right out there, number 14.
And normally, you don't see a lot of freshmen playing on varsity. He's a special kid right there.
Yep.
And, a little bobble of a snap and directly into Jaden Bryan's hand.
Bryan with the carry. He's
For an
brought
18,
down by number 56,
brought to the 18-yard
Gavin
line. It will be
German.
2nd and 8.
D1's still on the sideline. Could see him come back in
8
here.
and 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 from the 18.
D1 checks back in or no? No?
No, Bryan's still in the backfield.
And that shows you how much trust Coach Marshall puts in his guy. Lucas Martin and Tyler Sanders both out wide right now. Logan Soler set up to block, it looks like. Jaden Bryan with another run. And he is brought down. Keeps on fighting for yards. He fights for every extra yard. And that will bring a Hills East first down, it looks like.
Looks like gain.
As you said before, the 6'5" unit, Keith McDowell was there. Gave him a little bit of an extra push for energy, and that would push him across the plane for the first down.
8-yard gain on
And
the
you
play
know what?
for Jaden
Each
Bryan.
little yard matters. Every yard put out matters. That could be the difference between scoring a touchdown and becoming short of the yard to gain. Nick Sevilla in the backfield with Jaden Bryan, and Jaden Bryan keeps on fighting
Still going.
down to the 1-yard line.
He is chugging his way through.
That looks like he's put down 3:45 left to go, and there's a late flag.
Wonder what this is gonna be.
Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct foul. That would be my best guess. We are waiting for the officials. They are discussing. But that would be a bad penalty.
Coach Marsland not happy. It is
Penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct against Hills East.
That is a bad penalty right there.
Coach Marsland is not happy.
That's a bad penalty right there. Those are the penalties you can't make right now. You know, I asked Coach Marsland yesterday, what was your thought on preventing these penalties? Main focus is staying disciplined and listening to your coaches. That doesn't sound like you're listening to your coaches right there.
First and goal from the 17.
It's first and goal from the 17.
D1 is still not back. He's still on the sideline though. He hasn't gone to the trainer just yet. So it looks like he just needs a break.
Yeah.
Second down and
Correction,
17.
that's second and goal from the 17.
He was after the play, right?
Yeah.
He took a while for him to switch that.
Logan Soler comes across D1. Jaden Bryan to the 5.
Jaden Bryan
goodness.
He
wrestling
is
his way down towards
muscling
the
his
5-yard
way.
line.
Just keeps chugging through.
It is, he
Brought
runs like
down by
D1.
number 6, Dylan Green.
He's a tough runner like D1. Runs like Jameer Gibbs. Very good freshman. And I can't wait to broadcast him for years to come.
Speaking of D1, he's back out there as Jaden Bryan takes a seat. His contributions are appreciated.
It will be 3rd down and 6 with 2:55 left to go. Let's see what they can run here. It's another run to D1. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown!
Touchdown.
D1.
Red Hawks. D1 with a 6-yard run.
And this is what I said before, D1 compares himself to Jahmyr Gibbs of the Detroit Lions. They run a two-headed backfield with Dave Montgomery. That's what they're doing here with Jaden Bryan and D1, keeping the defense guessing.
Marco Diagnesi on for the kick again.
This is to make it a
Marco
34-0
Diagnese
game.
will attempt the extra point.
That will be 5 scores. Hillsy's
Lucas Martin
Has
will
the
be
lead.
holder.
2:47. At this point, Smithtown West just wants this half to end.
And it's starting to slip away from him. Head coach Jason Lambert will definitely have to make some improvements during halftime.
D1 has 17 carries, 111 in yards, and 2 touchdowns. Just want to talk about timeouts real quick. As the kick is up and kick is good, Hillsy's has only one. Hillsy's has 2 timeouts remaining, and Smithtown West has
34-0.
all 3 timeouts remaining.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to announce that. 13-13.
So let's see what they can do now.
Checking the crosstown, out-of-town scoreboard.
Hills
In the
West is tied
Division
13-13
III semifinal
right now.
between the second-seeded Hills West Colts and the third-seeded Iceland Buccaneers.
Yeah, it's been a
Scores
while
tied
since
at 13-13
Hills East and Hills West
in
have
the
both
second
been
quarter.
good at the exact same time. It would be special, similar to the Mets and Yankees throughout baseball this year.
I 100% agree with you. Last year, they had a chance to play each other in basketball if they both
The
went
senior starter, the senior
won in the
participants
playoffs.
for Smithtown
So
West.
that would have been fun, impressive, and
Number 4,
who knows,
Rocco
maybe some
Mazzola.
fighting.
Number 6, Dylan Green.
Yeah,
as the
Hills-
kicking
Number
team
8,
comes
George
onto the field.
Seals.
the Hills
Number
East
58,
basketball team
Leo
was
Zavia.
fantastic last
Number
year, and we can
74,
only hope to look
Anthony
forward for this
Olata.
year. The team is only getting better
And
with
the
the
3 captains for
improvements
Smithtown
of the
West. Number
freshmen.
1, Jason
Girls
Antunes.
basketball and boys
Number 40, Nick Zins.
basketball both have been
And number
very good this
56,
year.
Gavin Jordan. The
Those
coaches
games will
for
be
Smithtown West,
broadcasting
Craig Perino,
in a couple of
Jacques
months, couple
Lapierre.
of weeks.
Harrison Lynch, Anthony Marchetta,
Towards the end of the month, we
CJ
will be
Perino.
broadcasting this game.
Lou Bontempo, Bryce Venka, and Jason Lambert.
Sanders still holding the ball, so that means the wind is still playing the factor. If you look at the flags on the goalpost,
Marco Diagnese
blowing
will
right.
kick off for Hills East.
You know, he hasn't had a good kickoff yet today. Let's see if he can get a really good one. He's been known to boot it to the end zone, but with the wind blowing against him right now, it's going to be tough to do that. Low kick, ball to the 20-yard line.
that's Michael Cassione again.
Michael Cassione.
There
And he has
goes.
the outside corner. And he will be brought down close to the 50-yard line. That's a play
Number 11,
that
Michael
Smithtown
Cassione
West needed.
returns the kick
Yeah,
to
that could get
midfield.
some
He
momentum
brought down
going on that
eventually by
sideline.
Jay Bryant.
They've been quiet so far, but let's see if they can get going here.
Correction on the Smithtown West coach, Jack LeBrerin.
2:35 to play left in this second quarter. 34 seconds left to go.
D1 is out there on defense right now.
2:35
This is
left
interesting.
to play in the first
Normally not
half.
seen on
Smithtown
defense.
West.
But, you know, when you do have 4 receivers, you need a cornerback, and you need another cornerback to help out.
And most of the receivers on the offense for Hills East have been converted into corners. Lucas Martin's on the field right now. Tyler Sanders has a safety.
And it's a pass. He's running Nick DeVito. And he's brought down 2nd and 1 for Smithtown West.
Nick DeVito.
DeVito not known for his rushing yards, but he's able to get a couple there. Hopefully keep this drive going for Smithtown West.
And just for another note, Nick DeVito has not completed a pass today. They have not completed a pass today, which is very, very interesting. It's just all their yards have been on running plays. No passes completed. The one, you know who he completed more passes to R.J. Peters than he did to all his receivers. He's looking, and it's a fumble! Ball! Hills East!
That's Logan Solaire once again.
Logan Solar
Forced the
making a
fumble. Akio and Najee were both there to
Marston to jump on it.
Covering Solar with the forced fumble.
The
Coach
offense
Marston
will take
said, I want you guys to jump on it. I don't want you guys to go scoop and score. Yes, it might be a big play, but our offense will pick you up no matter what it is. If it's a field goal, if it's a touchdown, doesn't matter.
That fact is certainly justified today. The Hills East offense has been so dominant as they look to really put this game out of reach, as if it's not for Smithtown West.
If you are listening to this broadcast, please make sure you're following Hills East Sports News for all updates and information regarding your favorite Hills East sports team on Instagram.
Oh, wait, weren't there 3 fumbles?
Is there a third one?
Please follow the Instagram. Thank you.
Wasn't there a
And if you
fumble
are
where
interested
it
in
looked like he just got
broadcasting,
tackled
please
with the
DM us
left
on
heel?
Instagram. Thank you.
I don't think
And
it was
let's
that.
get back to
They
that
turned it
football
over
game.
now.
Right, they turned it
Nick
over on
Seville in
that.
the backfield with D1.
Yeah, Lucas Martin once again alone on the bottom of your screen.
Fake to D1. And Lucas Martin. It's almost like Sean called it. He has no one to beat. That is another Hills East touchdown.
Lucas Martin, every time he's wide open.
55-yard
Being
touchdown
by himself,
pass.
isolated on the island, has been.
Lucas
Oh, there's a flag. This one's going to come back.
Uh-oh.
There is a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
Beautiful adjustment made by Lucas Martin. It's pretty sad that this one's going to have to come back.
It was 30.
It looks like it's going to be holding on the offensive line. Is that right?
I think so. We're actually talking about it right now.
Maybe. You know, and that's the penalties. Big penalty, big situation. Could go up by 6 scores opposed to 5. So, let's see what.
No signal made by
No
the
signal yet.
5-yard
Lucas
penalty,
Martin
ball
is just a
against
great
Hills
route
East,
runner.
so
He reminds me of Justin Jefferson a little bit.
100%, especially today. He had that big catch in the end zone,
from the Hills
and he
East
just
40.
got wide open there and adjusted his route just like Justin Jefferson.
And that was another safety corner getting burned. So I would run it again. Let's see what they can do. But it's a run to D1. And he
Oh,
is
that's okay.
going there.
That's okay.
60-yard touchdown.
And he is brought down at the 10 as the late flag comes down.
One brought down by Dylan Green.
There was a late block there, and I think that's what the flag on. Holding by Hills East.
Penalty is holding against Hills East.
Coach Marsland not happy right now.
I believe Hills East will still have the first down because it was a late flag, but it will just be 10 yards back.
They gotta clean it up right now. These penalties are starting to pile up for Hills East. They still got the lead, but this isn't
It'll still
good.
be a first down for the Red Hawks. Make it first and 10 from the Smithtown West 33 with 1:25.
Hills East has to clean up these penalties.
Yeah, disciplined football has been made a major point by all the coaches on the Hills East staff right now.
I don't think so because it was pushed out of bounds.
They are not very happy right now. 1:25 to go left in this quarter. 34-0 Hills East. First and 10 on the 33-yard line.
Oh, then 40.
Nick Sevilla and D1 are in the backfield together as a shock.
Lucas Martin all by himself at the top of your screen. We could see a target him here.
And he's looking. He has his man Tyler Sanders. And that's a touchdown!
Touchdown! Touchdown! Red Hawks!
Once again, there's no
Tyler
flags
Sanders
this
is
time.
connects with
33-yard
Nick Sevilla.
touchdown pass
You
from
know,
Nick Sevilla
that's their second time
to
scoring this
Tyler
drive.
Sanders.
And that one, there was no flag on the play.
Finally
Because these
cleans it up.
students are going to get lunch. Or going home possibly after they think this one's over.
Once again, Hills East receivers climbing the ladder on the Smithtown West defense. Nick Sevilla putting the ball where no one else except for his receivers can get it.
Tyler Sanders with his second touchdown of the day. As the kicking unit comes on for the extra point. Which that has been their biggest weakness today. Would you know? If that's going to be their biggest weakness, so what?
Exactly, and then sure, Coach Marston doesn't really want to pour it on and go for 2 anymore. 40-0 Hills East. We're in a good spot to look at the finals right now.
Nick Sevilla has 143 yards on the day and 4 touchdowns.
It's been a different story this week. Last week, Sevilla really struggled throughout the air with an interception, but today he's been phenomenal.
Kick is up and kick is good.
With 1:18 left to play in the first half, Hills East now leads.
1:18 on the dot to go. 41-0 Red Hawks over Bulls. Hills East has been playing a monster offense, monster defense. And that's been the story this season for them. They have been playing very good all year. Everything is working for them right now. And you know what? Next week we'll play. Both of these teams lost to East Islip, and the winner of this game will be Hills East, but not to jinx them or anything. Lost to Hills East. Both lost to East Islip earlier this year.
Yeah, East Islip has been so dominant throughout the entire division. Pretty sure they went undefeated if I'm correct. Yeah, they're going to look to carry that throughout the playoffs and in the finals.
13, I see that.
Whoever they play, it will be a good matchup. Special teams out there for East.
Checking the crosstown out-of-town scoreboard with 3:30 left to play in the half. The second-seeded Hills West Colts leading the third-seeded Islip Buccaneers 20-13.
Hills West is up 30-20 right now, and Hills East is up 41-0. I'd rather be Hills East right now.
I believe the score was 20-13, but either way, Hills West does have the lead.
As long as they're winning, that's what we're happy about as their crosstown rivals.
Definitely.
Half Hour Hills on top. And Marco Diagnese on for the kick. Ball is kicked to the 20-yard line, and it's muffed! And number 11 on the return.
That's
And
Michael Cassione once again.
And he's just lucky to have the
Michael
ball.
Cassione,
3 red jerseys were running straight at him, and nobody was able to get the ball or take him down. That's not something you want to see from the special teams, but he was eventually able to get taken down pretty easily.
Right now, Smithtown West has all 3 of their timeouts, where Hills East only has 2 of their
1:11 left to
timeouts.
play in the
We'll
first
see
half.
what
Smithtown
each
West
head
puts
coach
the
does
ball
right
in
now
play
with
first
their
and 10
remaining
and 20
timeouts.
seconds.
Nick DeVito in the backfield right now. He still hasn't completed a pass today.
Yeah, he's got Jason Antunes with him.
And he has 2 turnovers on the day. Let's see what they can do here. Nick DeVito drop back. And that is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
Keo Johnson.
Keo Johnson covered once again. He didn't do anything on defense.
Pass intended for number
He's
8.
been phenomenal with the tackle for losses. He's been a force to be reckoned with in the backfield. And now he's making an impact in the secondary through the air.
Brings up second down and 10 from the 26.
That pass was intended for George Celilos.
As always.
1:07 to go left in this clock. Time's a big factor right now. As Nick DeVito drops back in the pocket. And that will be caught. Looks like he caught it for the first down. Number 3, Jake Rearick on the catch. It's first down. Clock is stopped on every first down. It's just like college football here, folks.
13 on the play,
And now clock is started.
First down.
Once the ball is
1
set,
minute left to
the clock continues.
First completion of the day for Nick DeVito. He's going to look to build off of that and keep going into the half.
They're taking a lot of time here. 50 seconds at least. 50 seconds to go. 10 seconds at least in the huddle right there. But you don't have the time. As number 10 breaks the tackle, he has the first down.
That's Colton Ford with a big
Colton
catch as
Ford
he
with
grabs
the
another
carry.
first down. Jaden Webb's checking on the
pushed out
field
of
here.
bounds.
They're all hustling on, hustling off.
Looks like at midfield.
AJ Merchant will come off here.
Should be good for us.
Jalen
Looks like a first down. The chains are moving down.
So first and 10 at midfield.
James Bruno, the backup quarterback, is warming up on the sideline.
Number 19, and he's sticking with the tackle right there. Number 25.
That's Vincent Lepore. He's been a very big factor in both sides. There's the
Oh,
flag.
a late flag.
It's all up
Sportsmanlike conduct. They are not happy about that. They are not playing disciplined football right now.
No, and now Marsland, John, letting the ref hear it right now.
He does not agree with that penalty. They're celebrating after a big play. You can't blame them. They're high school kids. Come on.
And with just under 27 seconds left to play in the first half, Smithtown West calls their first time out of the half.
Smithtown West has a timeout right now. That'll be their first of this half. Let's see what they can do here. We have 26.6 seconds to be exact left on the clock. It's first and down and 10. Ball will be placed on the 31-yard line, it looks like.
So first and 10, 31.
Yeah, Hills East gets the ball at the second half, so Smithtown West will definitely try to capitalize off of this momentous drive.
It's first down, 10 to go. 26.6 seconds. Both teams are coming onto the field after taking a nice water break. Timeout break. You know. Ball's on the 31-yard line. This is the best field position Smithtown West has had all day.
Following the timeout and the penalty assessed, it'll be
One of the
first
very
and
few
10
times that the ball has
at
been on the Hills East side of the field.
2013 West.
Yes.
Akio,
You missed that last announcement. Said, I guess you weren't listening
Akio
to
has
the
5
last
tackles, I believe, on the day.
announcement. Thanks, appreciate it.
Parents meeting.
Glad you're paying attention.
26.6. Nick DeVito drops back. Clock's running. And it's a screen pass to number 1.
Jason Antunes up the middle now. Here he goes.
Here he goes. Down to the 8-yard line, or
Screen
5-yard
pass to
line.
Jason Antunes. He's
Clock's gonna
eventually
stop
brought
here
down
with
Clock
by
is going to
Dave
stop.
Bryan.
Charge timeout, Smithtown West. That is their second charge timeout of this half.
Gain of 24 on the play, and with 17 seconds left to play in the half, Smithtown West calls timeout.
Smithtown West has 1 timeout remaining with 17 seconds to go. You know, this last time out, they got to preserve it if they want to take a possible last kick at the end of this quarter. 17 seconds, first down and goal to go. The ball is placed about at the 8 to 9 yard line. Hills East has been playing very good today.
With this timeout, I'd just like to, bring some spotlight to the coaches. They've done a great job with play calling on offense and defense today,
The
which is
seniors
why
for
they're
Hills
ahead
East,
by so
number
far,
0, Leo
41-0
Ruiz.
Hills East.
And the preparation that goes into
Number
each
9,
and every
Ajay
week
Sexhill.
is very
Number
important.
10, James
And they
Bruno.
came very,
Number
very
12,
prepared
Jesse
today.
Portobello.
Smithtown
Number
West, I
16,
wonder
Marco
what their
Diakis.
halftime locker room is going to
Number
look like. They're
18,
going to have to make a
Robbie
lot of
Number
adjustments
26,
today.
Mike Oswald. Number
Might
27,
be time to
Orlando
get
Pierre.
Cassioni in there. Give him a couple
Number
rushes.
61, Aaron
We'll
Owens.
see.
Number 68,
Gil
Robert
Johnson
Cullen.
back out
Number
there.
72, Luis Ruiz.
D1 on the
Number
outside
76,
once
Cole
again.
Watts.
He's corner. Jaden Bryan's out there, so both running backs are out there on defense.
You
First
know,
and goal,
also, I was talking to
27.
the Hills East coaching staff yesterday. They were saying it's important for them to make in-game adjustments as Jason has down to the 1 yard line.
Pitch to number 1, Jason Antunes.
Jason
Jake
Antunes
Pagliaro
has been
makes
running.
the tackle.
Third and final timeout
And
charged
Smithtown
to
West calls their
Smithtown
final
West.
timeout of the half with
that
just under
will
11
leave
seconds
10.8
left to play.
seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, they've got maybe 2 more strikes left in them
Yes.
before the first half is over.
Last
Everyone's
And finally,
going to
the
come to the
captain
sideline right now, but Keith
For Hills
McDowell
East, number 5,
and
Lucas
Trayvon
Martin.
Cole
Number 6,
both
Logan
heading out there
Soler.
to play some defense.
Number 13,
they,
Tyler Sanders.
and they put
Number
Keith
56,
McDowell and
Jacob
Trayvon Cole to
Giannatasio.
jam the middle. It's
Number
very hard to
62,
run against
Rafael
those two big
Hernandez.
dogs.
Number 71, Keith McDowell.
Also, last
And
week,
number
Hills East
88,
struggled
Max
versus Huntington,
Gray.
giving up the long ball. Today, they have not struggled one bit. They have been playing much better defense. They can't. I was talking to Coach Marshall, and he said, we can't miss tackles. We have to jump on
Yep.
loose balls, which we have seen today. And they haven't missed too many tackles today. The penalties have been the issue again.
Just got to clean it up, and they'll be good.
And you may say, penalties today may not matter, but you know what? When we play these sides, they will
Like
matter.
last week's game.
10.8 seconds left. You know, a sack could end this quarter off, and they cannot get a point here. So that could be very interesting. They could run a sneak here, try to get closer and closer. Because the ref has to touch the ball before the ball can be snapped.
Ball on the left hash. Let's see what Nick DeVito will do here.
And just a reminder, Smithtown West does not have any timeouts remaining.
Number 11, Michael Cassione's out there.
And he's rolling out to his right. He is incomplete. 6 seconds left.
That will stop the clock, and it's third down.
For number 10, Colton Ford.
Colton Ford, who dropped that ball in the end zone, that's a great play call. Get your quarterback in motion, get him rolling out. Because that gives him 2 options. He can either, well, gives him 3 options. There was 2 receivers in that area, or he could run it in. But Hildy stopped the run. They stopped one of the receivers. It was just that one receiver was open, and he got lucky and dropped the ball. If there's 6 seconds left, it will be very important. He, number 15, running off the field, and he gets off in time. Direct snap to Jason Antunes. And he's short. That will probably end the quarter. And that That will end the quarter.
Wow.
Hills East gives up no points there. That is a huge
Smithtown,
play.
look at him. He's pumped up.
Smithtown West nothing.
We'll see the
Beautiful
pancake
job by the
platoon
Hills
flag
East
soon.
defense. It's 41-0 going into halftime.
That is a great first half by Hills East. Both teams will go to halftime and we'll be back shortly. Made this thing. Good first half, boys. Go get food. Ben, are you going up for the second half or not?
Gramps, I'm gonna leave this year. Are you staying up here?
I will be up here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna leave this year.
Yeah. Guys, let me just get up here real quick. Guys, let me just get up there. While them come down. Guys, watch out. Let's run out. Are you only doing our team stats?
Yeah, I started with their offense.
Hey, what's your name?
Sean?
Sean, nice to meet you. Oh, you guys sound great. You guys sound amazing. First down was with a minute left. I know, but right. Nobody likes to get shut out.
No. I don't know if you care about
Of course I can.
bigger schools. No, the St. John North is losing to Floyd 21-7. Oh, that's football, yeah, Division One.
We had one last night, I assume
East Islip won by a lot.
Did they?
Yeah.
We figured North Babylon didn't have much of a chance.
No, we beat them by a lot earlier this year.
Shut them out the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Sayville beat West Hampton, so whoever wins that game.
So the predicted matchups will be happening next Friday.
At Stony Brook.
As long as West can finish the job.
What are they still up 20-13?
That's the last I have. Messina powers Sayville to Suffolk 3 final with 4 touchdowns.
Chuck's son is a big part of the team.
Yes, very big.
Yeah.
Very big.
I was there some days.
Yeah.
Only till
$38 to 12. East Islip.
So it's 4 and 7 p.m. on Friday.
4 and 7:30.
And 7:30.
On Friday at Stony Brook. Yeah, we'll be at 4 and then West will be at 7. Sayville beat West Hampton 35-16.
Yeah, it's
You guys
fun.
do it for the other teams too?
We'll do basketball. This is the first year I'm the president of the club. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Game sounds amazing. You guys sound great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The winner of today's contest will be playing for the Suffolk County Championship on Friday afternoon at Stony Brook. Winner of today's game will face East Islip, the number 1 seed in Division 2. East Islip last night beat North Babylon 38-12. So once again, that will be this Friday at Stony Brook with a 4 o'clock kickoff. The Division 3 Suffolk County Championship will also be at Stony Brook with a kickoff at 7:30. That contest will be between number 1 seed Sayville, who beat West Hampton Beach last night 38-16. Sayville will play the winner of this afternoon's contest between High School West and Islip, where High School West still maintains a 20-13 lead. Both games do require a paid admission, and you must buy your tickets ahead of time at section11.org. That's sectionxi.org.
Second half special guest.
No. No.
You're having a halftime show.
Well, no one wants to do a halftime show with me. No one wanted to do a halftime show. I would totally do it.
Who are you interviewing?
Everyone?
Who are you not?
Who should I not? I gotta think that over real quick.
Let me call the second half.
No. You don't want to be part of it.
What?
You don't want to be part of it.
I want to watch. It's a blast out there.
The blast in here. What?
Take the ladder up.
I will. I've done it already.
Oh, yeah, can you imagine?
Don't eat the food by this.
Yogi, are you on play-by-play?
No.
Who's commentating?
Me and Sean. Sean's charger. Sean. Jake. Braverman. Jake. 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 Do you want to be mic'd up in the student section?
Everyone left.
Do you want to? Do you want to be mic'd up in the?
I can't hear you.
Do you want to be mic'd up in the student section?
No.
Hold up, I gotta show you this.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not good at that. I'm good, thanks.
You want to be mic'd up? Six minutes till we return.
quarterback's back again. We called up a bunch of eighth graders, one seventh grader, but eighth grader on tape.
Got him away from the bugs. So, get out.
LZ's first down.
Dude, it's live. Stop.
No one is watching. Our only viewers last week was Mason and Nate, and they're both at the game.
There's a
No, Timbo's here.
surge protector.
Timbo's coaching.
No.
What, past it right here?
No, you did it on his lunch.
No, I get the seat, right? He sat,
So?
so I get the seat.
No, I get the seat.
You do not get the seat.
I stood up the whole time.
So did I.
You didn't care.
But I had no one to talk to. Like, I was going to talk to Maddie, but she didn't let me talk to her. There's a stick. There's so much stick drift on the camera.
Cameras do not have stick drift.
They do.
The's no sticks.
This is a stick. Right there. That's stick drift. Whatever, it's a drift.
It's got camera drift.
Weird. Why does it get
And
blurry
it's
so
gonna
much?
suffer in a t-shirt up there. I might have to give him a sweatshirt.
Yeah, Ben's coming.
Is he? No, he's not.
Gramps.
Speaking of Brianna.
Gramps.
Yeah?
Do you want to stay on the play-by-play and I stay on color?
We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here to jump in.
No.
Yeah, you're never doing it ever again. We're so
We're-
much better.
we're so
You are not doing it every game.
We're like a dynamic duo.
We're like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Grimes, it's so much
No,
easier
you
for us
don't-
to
you
do
don't-
with you when you both have
No,
headsets.
this is much
Do
better.
you know what you say after that?
Much
You say,
less weight.
can't have peanut butter and jelly because of bread.
You're in here.
You say that to
Yeah,
me.
well,
I better
let
be the
me
jump.
get in here. Get my hands cold.
Wait, Grimes,
You want my
doing the
sweatshirt?
camera? No, no, he's doing the camera.
You doing the camera?
Yeah.
No.
No, Ben, you're coming up here. I'm putting it on.
Those you guys just said.
You want-
Why are you going up there?
He's putting the camera up. Do you want a sweatshirt? No, it's gonna get cooked.
It's not. It ain't that chilly.
He's in a t-shirt.
Why can't
It's not that cold though.
What?
Yeah. No one is watching.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing to look. No.
Typo's turning this off.
No,
He's got better things to do on Saturday. Does he?
Watch Rutgers.
Yes. What time did it play?
Quickly tonight.
Tim's watching us live.
Yeah, 6 p.m.
Ben, come up.
Come on, Ben. Oh, look at the ref.
Sean,
Hustle.
just take this play-by-play,
As we
okay?
begin the second half, Smithtown West will
Yo,
kick
Grimes, let me do color.
No, you don't get it.
Alright, my partner is not
Why?
here.
No one else is
I'm
here.
on play-by-play.
Why can't I just do it?
Get the inside.
Squib kick is recovered by Smithtown West. So as we kick off the second half, Hills East
So the
leads
attempted
41-0.
onside kick does not go the required
It was
10
an onside
yards.
kick,
It'll
my
be a
bad.
penalty against Smithtown West.
Okay, I'm good.
It's going to be a
Thank
penalty on Smithtown West to get the second half started.
Sorry.
Refs are going to try and sort this out.
As I said earlier, Smithtown West kicker James Martino does not have a great leg. They run a lot of onside kicks and pop-ups to the 40-yard line. As we saw right there, another one of those types of plays where they tried to bolt it at the line, but it came up a little short.
Refs are still trying to sort this out.
Oh, illegal touching by Smithtown West. I only know that penalty from playing Madden and trying to onside kick it. And it will be Hills East ball on the 40-something yard line. And we are back, folks.
Trouble on the field here.
Right at the screen.
Really long, but I really think it's just the ball should be spotted there. I don't think there's any yard.
Still trying to sort this out as the ball is finally placed on the ground.
Ball at the Smithtown
Sure,
West
Tom. I
48.
need to get by now.
So Hills East takes over, first down and 10.
Keep talk, keep talk. Sean, you can talk. Sean, play-by-play.
Alright, first and 10 for Hills East here. Nixonville is in the backfield with D1. Lucas Martin all by himself in the bottom of your screen. No slaps out there. Sevilla snaps it. Hands it off to D1. Here goes D1 up the middle. He's got a couple yards. Looks like a pickup of about 7. Up to the
Brought down by number 11, Michael Cassioni. Gain of 4 on the play, second and 6 from the 40s.
It was 20. It was halftime.
so it's the same 11 out there. Same 9, I'm sorry, for
They seem to be like
Hills East.
5
So
minutes.
checking the crosstown out-of-town scoreboard at the half, Hills West leading Islip 20-13.
Thank you. D1 with the carry. And he
Oh.
bounces off a tackle. And he has the first down and a little more.
D1 muscles his way to the 35. 5-yard line.
Shedding off tackles left and right as
Brought down by
D1.
number 10, Colton Ford.
Helped to pick up a whole lot of
There's
yards.
a gain of 9 on the play, and good for Hillsy's first down.
11:02 to go in this first quarter.
First and 10 from the 30.
First and 10. Nixonville is still on the field after checking off a lot earlier, but that did not seem to work. So he's back on the field again.
Lucas Martin once again all alone on the bottom of your screen. That's the right side.
Hillsies will be Division II
Tommy Tuck.
finalists in 22 minutes.
So my last game would be
So here we go. Nixonville hand off to D1. He has a hole and more. 20,
There he goes.
15-yard line.
D1 running up the left-hand side.
First down.
20-yard gain.
And more. D1 has been explosive this second half. They're having a little rest after
First down.
halftime.
Yeah, there it is again. Late in the second quarter, we saw him start to break out on these explosive long plays. As he grabs one there, the ball will be all the way up at the 15 for Hillsies. They're in the red zone. Red Hawks in the red zone once again.
41-0, 10 minutes to go. First and 10, ball on the 15-yard line. Let's see what they can do here.
It's still the same couple of guys out there for Hillsies. Give it to D1.
D1 with the carry.
D1 with the carry brought down by number 19.
No
Mitchell
gain.
LaForge.
Some angry fans yelling, throw the ball. But you know what? If the run's been working, the pass has been working,
Everything's
Mixing
been
in.
working, yeah.
40-yard loss on the play, make it
Could see a little play action here.
From the 16.
Still getting the play call. Every single snap of this game has been shotgun. Both quarterbacks are yet to take a snap under center.
That's a very interesting point you bring up, John. Could be for more time. Could be it's easier instead of having to take a 3-step drop back. You have to take a 1-step back as Tyler Sanders moves in motion. Play fake, and he has his tight end.
There it is, Max Straywig.
Max Graywood has yet to be seen in these playoff games. That's going to make another touchdown. 47-0. Nothing. Red Hawks.
Yeah, you saw right there, once again, right up the middle. Max Straywig this time was wide open. He's been a sleeping giant. He's yet to get the ball. He's been playing on the outside most of the game. Their time, he gets open and scores.
Nick Sevilla has 6 touchdowns on the day.
Monster game from the quarterback.
Lucas Martin on for the hold. Marco D'Ignasi on for the kick.
They got the wind back in their favor on this side of the field.
All but 2 of his completions have been touchdowns today. What a massive stat by him from today. As a late flag comes
Flag
in.
on the play. Kick is good.
Hit Marco with the
Kick is good.
Personal foul called against
Personal foul, roughing the
West, and that
kicker.
penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. So the kick is good.
kind of funny. The ref threw the flag and it hit Marco in the back.
Yeah.
But they'll send off the kickoff unit.
Hillsy's up 48-0. I have something to say. The Hillsies band here to play We Will Rock You, and they are rocking us to a win today. Everyone's here. You know, Hillsies had a lot of students here, but after it became a blowout, all of them left.
Yeah, but that doesn't really take away from the fact the stands are still packed out today here at the Nest with family, friends, and sometimes even scouts.
Last week after the game, Lucas Martin was talking to a few
The
scouts.
Buffalo Hills and Smithtown School
Hillsies
Districts
will kick off from the
Section 11
45-yard
football
line
coaches,
after that
officials, and
penalty.
athletic administrators for implementing the Tommy Tuck football standards, thereby reducing risks for all Section 11 football players. We ask all spectators to join the football coaches in supporting the officials when they make calls pertaining to targeting, illegal helmet contact, and defenseless player hits.
Marco D'Ignasi is going to kick off from the 45-yard line. Very short kick. Could see a little touchback here. Could even see an onside kick, possibly, if they really want to get risky.
See what Marco does here.
And you know what? Onside kick would probably be where they normally would return it, so there's a chance.
Tyler Sanders isn't holding the ball anymore. The ball's up at its own power. Let's see if the wind plays a factor here. He's got the wind blowing with him.
And I also saw the special teams coach talk to his players before. So let's see what they have in store. As the kick is up and it's a touchback.
Over the fence. It's a touchback.
48-0. 9 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Smithtown West will take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Last week, Rabbi Kapovic kicked the kicks. I wonder what happened, why he's not kicking the kicks this week. As the Smithtown offense comes onto the field and the Hills East defense comes onto the field, we are ready.
Yeah, I haven't seen Robbie on the sideline this game. It's interesting.
You know, soccer is a big commitment too. Wonder if he's playing soccer.
Yes, Robbie's a big soccer player.
Because all these people play soccer. All these kickers play soccer and football at this level.
Very shallow safeties for Hills East defense, something like Smithtown West out here.
You know, they haven't been able to throw the ball deep, so no need to play it. As Michael Carcione runs forward for 46 yards. And that was their weapon last week. I don't know why they're not using him today.
Yeah, he's just getting some of the carries now. He got a couple carries late in the second quarter last week, but he got, late in the second quarter this game, but he's really getting going now.
Smithtown West has a running gun offense. As the name implies, lots of shotgun formation, short plays, quick yardage, less tight end and fullback oriented plays, more wide receiver and running back focus. And plus, if your running back is fast and can catch a pass, as it's a
Pitch to Michael Cassione.
Michael Cassione for very little gain, if any.
Jake Pagliaro, Noah Schlapp got the tackle.
Runs are generally going to be outside the tackles and pitches and options, which that's what we've seen today, a running gun type of offense.
Yeah, and I have a feeling the Hills East defense do that. They've done a really good job stopping the run today, and DeVito hasn't really had a lot of luck throwing the ball through the air.
And also, last week, Hills East had more of a type of running gun offense. They're a very diverse offense. This week, they're more of a long pass offense, as Carconi gets the handoff for little to no gain. 7:30 to go left in this third quarter of action.
Jake Pagliaro, first man in on the scene. And looks like a 1 yard gain on the play.
And one of the keys that I had to the game before the game said that the defense has to do whatever it takes, and they have done just that. They've been fantastic up front. That D-line has shut down everything. Late in the second half, late in the first half, started to get a little iffy, but they really shut them down.
Punt teams are on the field. Interesting move to punt it here after they got them up. And it looks like it's a late punt again. That could just be their strategy, as it is going to take a Smithtown westbound to the 34.
Jason Antunes, punt is down at the 34-yard line.
Very interesting move there not to go for it, being down by 5 scores.
James Bruno, the backup quarterback, is out there. Nick Sevilla will take a seat with 6 touchdowns. Here we go.
The quarterback for High School East.
RJ's out there.
James Bruno.
James Bruno, a senior. Believe it or not, we spoke to him last week. You know,
Oh, look at this.
last week he was locked in, having fun at practice, working hard. As a backup quarterback, he told me he always has to stay ready, being positive towards his defense, being positive towards his offense.
Hills East will rest some of their starters as we see James Bruno's out there. The running back is freshman Tony Keithy, and the wide receiver is RJ Peters.
He also reads defenses by moving man in motion, looking at where the safeties and cornerbacks are lined up. He just got a 4-yard run right there.
Carry by number 4, freshman Tony Keefe.
Tony Kiki on that carry. As I was saying, he looks at where the linebackers are lined up, the safeties are lined up, having guys move to pick up man or zone. Also, hard counts can sometimes get an offside and pick up which guys are rushing from the linebacker position.
Yeah, that carry by Tony Keehy, that kind of looks like a Giants rookie running back Tyrone Tracy. He got random bursts of energy, very shifty in the open field, and this just shows how dominant that backfield is in Hills East with the depth that they have.
James Bruno committed to Dickinson Lacrosse the other day. Congratulations to him and all his family and coaches. As Kiki with the run again.
Ball carried
Very
by
little
Tony
gain.
Kiki.
Looks like no gain on the play. James
Tackled
Bruno
by
as a
number
kid
2,
looked
Joe Fitzsimmons.
James Bruno as a kid looked up to
No
Aaron
gain
Rodgers.
on the play,
His
and we'll
improvising
make it third
ability.
and 5
Very-
on 39.
Well, not now Aaron Rodgers, but when he was a Jet. Not when he was a Jet, when he was a Packer. He was good when he was a Packer. Now, he's just an old man.
The 3-time MVP, Aaron Rodgers.
3-time MVP.
All right, so here we go.
James Bruno probably going to make a pass here. As it's third down and 5:20 to go. James Bruno takes the snap. Handoff again to Kuechly. And he is
Tony Kiki
No
with
gain.
the carry. He's wrapped up by number 19.
loss of
Vincent
yards. It would make it 4th and 11.
Yeah, that'll probably be sent down to punt team. That was a rough carry by Tony. Yeah, Bruno's
Looks
going
like
to come
a
up the field.
7-yard loss on the play.
Let's see
Or
who
6
they're
yards
going to
loss
send
on
out
the play.
to punt
We'll
it
make
away.
4th down and very, very long. Punt teams are on. Need a good kick here.
It's Marco.
It is Marco again.
Marco Diagnese will be the punter.
Marco Diagnese on to punt.
And he's had his work cut out for him today with all the scoring by Hills. He's got plenty of extra point attempts. He hasn't realized this is the first time that he's going to have to punt the ball away. No turnovers by Hills today also. That's been fantastic for them.
Snap is good and the kick is off. Ball is going to be kicked to the 35-yard line and is going to roll all the way to the 29-yard line. It's Hills East football. It's Smithtown West football.
28-yard punt with no return.
Where is this? I got this one.
We spotted
The
at the
official
29-yard
staff
line with
emailed me.
4:14 left to play in the third.
That's what I got from them.
As I said before the game, one of the keys to the offense for Hills East was to protect the rock. That's something that they really take care of today with no turnovers.
They've done a very good job with play calling.
Couldn't say it better myself. Got to secure the ball, and if you secure the ball with 0 turnovers, at this level, chances are you'll win the game.
And I have a feeling that's why head coach Alex Marson was kind of hesitant to trust his junior quarterback in Nick Sevilla.
And that's a pitch out to number 11. And he is got a little bit of
Michael Cassione with the carry.
Michael Cassicone, who's been very good last week. Not so much today. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities today.
Keo Johnson made the tackle.
Could be a little interest. I don't know why he wouldn't have the opportunities
4-yard
as he
gain on
did
the
last
play,
week.
make it 2nd and 6 from the 34.
I don't remember. They won.
It's
They won
second
by
down and 6 right
maybe
now.
like 3 or
3:40 to go left in this third quarter.
Second set was extra points, so.
Smithtown West looks a little confused on the play call right now.
Hills East put on some reserves on offense, but for defense, it's still the same 11 that they had on during kickoff. So we'll see what they do here.
DeVito drops back. He's throwing deep, but overthrows his guy, number 11.
That was Mike
That was intended for Michael Cassicone again.
Noah Schlapp
They're trying to feed him the ball there.
and R.J.
Noah
Peters
Schlapp was
were
some
in
good defense
coverage.
there. R.J. Peters was also deep in coverage, safety.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 from the 34.
48-0 still. 3:19 to go.
Logan Solar and Jaden Webb will come on. Jacob Genetasio and Sebastian Thomas will take a seat.
Smithtown West offense comes set. DeVito pitches it out. And number 5 on the carry. Jack Cassione,
Jack Cassione.
the younger
Jake
brother,
Bryan brings him down.
Michael Cassicone.
Looks
You know,
like a gain of
interesting when you
3
have two
on the
brothers
play, and
1
that'll
year
make it
apart,
4th
both playing
down
football
and
together.
3 from the
Must
37.
cause some rivalry in that house. I know with me and my brother, it causes rivalry with baseball because he thinks he's better than me. And Jordan, you're not.
Yeah, they both play the same position. Both are running backs. As Jax Cassione gets his first carry of the game.
2:40 to go left.
I don't see a quarterback
4th
out there.
and 3.
Nick DeVito isn't out there.
Looks like
Tyler
they're
Sanders
punting it.
back to receive for
Could be a fake punt, maybe? I don't understand the logic here. It is. He will punt it. over Tyler Sanders' head, all the way to the 21-yard line.
Ball down to the 21-yard line. That's a
You know,
41-yard punt with no
I
return.
don't normally talk about punting a lot, but he has a little bit of a weird punt formation. He catches the ball, then runs up, takes 4 or 5 steps, and then goes from there.
Yeah, so Jose sends out the same guys that they had on offense last drive. Some of
The
the
backups.
reserves. Yes.
Ball on the 21-yard line. Let's see what they can do here.
Backup O-line coming out there now.
This is a chance to get other people's feet wet, give them an opportunity to play.
You start getting some of the future of the team, some of the freshmen and sophomores, some snaps. Mike Oswald's also out there, number 26.
Let's see what they can do here. Jose has been playing very good today.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball.
I mean, anytime you put a shutout, some team has to score, and if you guys have more points, you win the game.
Looks like A.J. Merchant, Mike Oswald, and Jaden Webb are the 3 receivers out there.
James Bruno recovers the snap and hands it off to number
Hand
4,
off to Tony Keehee.
Tony Keehee again. Tony Keehee taking the role of the running
1
back right
yard
now.
gain on the play. We'll bring up second
That's his
down and
4th
9
carry in the last 4
from the
plays.
22.
And as we saw before, once he gets in the open field, he's gone. He's going to get those random bursts of speeds that really gets him far ahead of every defender.
Also, right now, I could totally see some play action happening. Yes, you don't want to take a shot right now, but who knows? Maybe you take a shot. Because after 4 straight runs, as a defender, I'm expecting another run.
A.J. Merchant will take a seat, and now goes Jesse Porter-Bell, play receiver.
James Bruno ready for the snap. There's a flag down. As the ball's loose, it looks like
Flag on the play.
recovered by Hills East, but we will wait on the official ruling.
I believe it was offside. I don't
Looks
know.
like
Oh,
a
it's
fumble recovery.
Fumble
by
recovery
Smithtown
by Smithtown West as someone's down on the field.
They're stretching him out. It might be just a cramp, but that is number
West. The flag on the
76,
play was
Zach
an illegal
Engler.
formation against Hills East, so that will obviously be declined.
There was a flag on
Smithtown West
Hills East
will take
illegal
over.
formation. That penalty
Following
will be
the fumble
declined as number 76 was down on that play. Number 76. Zach Engler down on the play. He's been playing great. Who has been one of their bright spots on O-line. Just that they can't complete a pass or anything like that.
Yeah, he's been one of the bigger players on this Smithtown West team. Not only impact, but size.
All right, first down and 10 from the 19.
First down and 10. Let's see what they can run here. It looks like the starters are back on defense right now.
Yeah, they never came off the field.
High snap, recovered. It's second down and 10. After that, no gain on that play.
Ball carried by Jason Antunez. Najee Sexhill and Jaden Ryan make the tackle. Looks like a 1 yard loss on the play. Make it second and 11 from the 20.
1 minute to go in this third quarter of action. Hills East up 48-0. And that was Hills East's first turnover of the day.
Yeah, that just shows how much more they've cleaned it up in terms of turnovers. The flags, the penalties still are coming in, but they've definitely settled down in terms of
Ball
turnovers.
snap. A screen pass to number 10. And he has nowhere to go.
Gets
Flag on the
blasted.
play. Screen pass to number 10,
Colton Ford.
Noah Schlapp made the tackle.
That was a good tackle by Noah Schlapp right there.
Just shoved him off. But
As there is a flag. Illegal block by the offense. They're waiting.
We have an illegal block called against Smithtown West.
That penalty will be declined.
The penalty
So it'll
will
be
be
third and
declined,
long.
So the play stands. There'll be a 2 yard loss on the play, so it brings up third down and 13 from the 22.
Third down, 13, 37 seconds to go. Now they're trying to pass more. They got to get some points on the board on this drive. Do you think they'll take a field goal, or do you think they got to go for the touchdown?
Down 48-0 late. Now entering the fourth quarter. Eventually, they got to start airing it out.
As he's sacked, wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
Gianluca D'Amico with the
John
sack.
Luca, star first baseman in baseball too. Star football, star baseball. Put him on the field, he'll make an impact.
Yeah, he missed some of the first weeks of the season with an injury, but he's come
No
back
gain
and
on
made
the
an
play.
impact.
That brings up 4th and
for the
13.
Hillsies
But
defense.
official timekeeper Matty Argente shows us 3 zeros on the clock. That's the end of the third quarter with the
And now
score.
we'll conclude the third
48.
quarter. We are on to the fourth quarter of football. Talk about something.
So with 12
In
minutes
other
left,
sports action taking
Hillsies
place
looks like they're going to
in
the finals. It's going to take a lot for
girls
Smithtown West
volleyball
to come back
sub-regional,
down
the
48-0.
Long Island champion Hills West Colts lead Horace Greeley 2 sets to 1.
Could anticipate some passing throughout the rest of the fourth quarter. Smithtown West is going to look to get some points on the board, make this loss look a little nicer. Just a review on some stats for the game. Noah Schlepp is tied for the most tackles on the team with 4. And Jaden Bryan, the man-child, freshman.
2020, I got.
Hills West tied 2020.
Hills West game of our crosstown rivals are tied 2020. It's also a big playoff game for them. Always like to see them doing good while we're doing good. That's okay.
Checking the crosstown out-of-town scoreboard in the third quarter in the Division III semifinals between second-seeded Hills West and third-seeded Iceland.
Smithtown West offense
Scores
onto the
tied
field.
at 20-20.
Hillsies defense onto the field. It's 4th down and 13. Offense is on the field. They're not kicking it down 48-0. Nick DeVito drops back. He has to get the first down. It's a screen pass. It's number 1, Jax. And he's fighting, and it looks like it's a fumble.
No, what happened?
See what the refs have to say.
The refs are discussing. It looks like Tyler Sanders has the ball. He was down before that.
There.
Fumble
Jason.
recovery by
Fumble
Tyler
recovery.
Sanders.
Football. Jason Antunes fumbled the ball, recovered by Tyler Sanders.
And that just sums up how this day has gone for Smithtown West. It's been a rough on both sides of the ball. As we mentioned, the air has been killing them today. Nick Seville has been able to air it out to his receivers, specifically Lucas Martin and Tyler Sanders, each with 2 touchdowns. And D1 has also had a big game on the ground. Not only that, but the offense hasn't been there for Smithtown West after coming off a big win, 49-20 against West Babylon. They have been absent today as the Red Hawks lead 48-0.
They almost had to save points for this week. They have not put up a point with 11:43 to go left in the fourth quarter. Hills East up 48-0. Ball on their 5-yard line, so it's tough field position. So let's see what they can do here. James Bruno is back on the sideline. I wonder who's in now.
Looks like it's on the board.
James Bruno and Nick Seville are
Following the
both on
fumble
the sideline.
recovery, Hills East takes over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Can't see much, but it looks like a direct snap to Tony Keehee.
Tony Keehee is in the backfield all by himself. Looks like someone's waiting to get onto the field. I wonder who's going to play quarterback. Oh, it looks like a false start by the offense.
Flag on the play, false start against Hills East.
That'll be half the distance to the goal.
That's number
Ball's on the
6.
2.5-yard line.
That's number 60, Alex McDowell with a false start. He's a sophomore. One of the biggest dudes on the team, standing at 6'4", 240 pounds.
Now what's important here is getting a good snap, get it moving forward. Now's a good time to run, not a shotgun, quarterback or running back under center. So you don't get a safety. Can't give up a safety here.
Tony Keehee is still in the backfield all by himself.
Tony Keehee rolls out, and there's another flag down.
Flags again.
Ball start again by the
Ball start
offense.
against Hills East. Half the distance to the goal.
Ball will be on the 1 yard line.
13 from the 1.
Other than Bruno and Seville, there is one more quarterback on the Hills East roster. That's freshman Derek Draywig. Spent most of the year on JV, but he got pulled up for the playoffs.
He also played in homecoming this year. Didn't play, just was called up for homecoming. You know, they call up a lot of kids for the experience and all that. As he has a hole,
Here he goes.
and he's got a.
Tony Key.
As the ball's down, and it's Smithtown West football.
Smithtown West recovered.
Another fumble for the freshman. That's not very good at all. That's back-to-back drives with a fumble for Tony Keehee.
I wonder what they're going to do next. They could pull him after this snap. Hills East up 48-0, 11:32. Second straight fumble. Hills East offense has hit a little mounted. Can't get over the hump.
Yeah, and that's Smithtown West in dangerous territory for the Hills East defense. Ball's on the Hills East 10. Let's see what Nick DeVito will do here.
Ball is snapped. He drops back into the pocket. He has Jason Antunes, and he will be brought down at the 8-yard line. Jason Antunes has been one of their bright spots.
Tackle made by number 20, John Piero Nicolia.
Jean-Pierre Nicola with the tackle. You know, he was on my JV baseball team this year, and I'll tell you something. He's one funny kid.
Gain of 2
John,
yards
what do you
on
have
the
to say
play.
about that?
Second
He's
and
got
goal
quite some
from the
speed as well, you know. One of the faster players on the team.
He goes by GP. It's 48-0, 10:50 to go.
Second and goal from the 8.
Nick DeVito is back there with Michael Cassione as it's a triple option play, and it's a fumble, and that's Hills East football.
Hills East recovers.
Recovered by number 8.
Gianluca D'Amico.
Gianluca D'Amico has made an impact today as well. He has a sack. He has a fumble recovery. He can do it all.
Yeah, this game's starting to get dirty too. That's 4 fumbles and 4 drives in a row.
That is not good football.
In the third quarter, and Hills
Keehee's
West.
coming off the field right
The
now.
Colts now lead.
Nico Job is out there,
27-20 over
number
8.
17.
I wonder what they're going to do
Bruno
here.
is on the sideline. There's Keehee back out there.
Two
Bruno and
fumbles.
Sevilla are both on the sideline.
Wonder if they're giving someone else a chance here to play quarterback.
First down and 10 from the 10 for Hills East.
Looks like it.
Keehee all alone in the backfield.
He direct snap. He's moving forward and is brought down for a
He wrestles his way
2-3
across
yard gain.
the line of scrimmage. He's brought down at the 13-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7
Second and
from the 13.
Bruno and
second and
Sevilla.
7.
Bruno and Sevilla still both on the sideline. Don't see Derek out there either. So.
I wonder what this plan is. Keep your quarterbacks healthy. Doesn't make sense to me, in my opinion. Nine 9:55 to go, and then Hills East will be moving on to the finals.
As many of us can expect, it's going to be a lot of runs to end out this fourth quarter. Just trying to get the ball on the ground and finish out this game.
Direct snap to Keehee, and there's nowhere to go.
He with
They
the
tried
carry.
motioning 3 or 4 guys to the
Late,
right
late
side.
flags. There's 2 on the ground.
Could be another unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see what the refs have to say. This is Ref Zone on Red Zone on Saturday afternoon. Michael Hans, a very good host of Red Zone. That's what I look forward to on
Referee Kyle Boyd indicates a personal foul against Smithtown West.
a personal foul against Smithtown West. This coach does not look happy about that.
That'll help out East a little bit.
And that will get them out of their own territory or move closer towards the midfield line.
Looks like Kyler Sanders and Logan Solera are putting their helmets on. Not sure if they're going to check on.
9:35 to go. It's a first down and 10 for Hills East.
That'll be a first down for Hills East. First and 10 at the
Ball is
29.
up at the 29.
It's a little reverse.
Here's Nico
Number
Job.
17. Nico Job.
Takes
Nico
up to
Job
about the
with the
39.
carry.
2nd and 1.
Perilously close to the first down yardage.
It looks a little short of the.
Looks like about a yard short. Well, the spot of a yard short, so give Nico.
They're not running any quarterbacks now, so it looks like it's all going to be run
That'll be
plays.
second and 1
Unless
from the
somehow
38.
you can see a little reverse flea flicker, a little, you know.
So something special, a trick play. But
But no need to take a chance here.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Looks like a false start coming back. As we're waiting for the referees.
Offsides against Hills East, that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Someone lined up offsides. Don't normally see an offside on the offense. Just when they line up offside or in the neutral zone.
Must have been a receiver or something.
As they're all stacked up on the line of
look at
scrimmage.
this.
It's a fake reverse this time.
Keehee
With a stiff arm. And he is a little short of the first down.
Tony Keefe, one of the younger players on the team. He's a freshman, 5'9", 160, but he shows his strength there with a big stiff arm. That'll give him a couple more yards. It's 3rd and 4 from the 35.
Now, I'm surprised you don't see a quarterback here. Give you options. Just change it up a little. Change up the look. Because I don't think the direct snap's working too much.
See what to do here. Tony Keehee going back out there. He's got the play in his head.
8 minutes to go in this fourth quarter play. Excuse me.
He's been setting the scores in sporadic.
There's many people on the left side. And he gets to the
Here goes
outside
Keehee.
for the first down.
Tony Keehee skirts his way up the left
As there's a
sideline.
late flag coming in.
Pushed out of bounds by number 40, Nick Zins. There is a flag on the play.
A lot of penalties today again. Hills East did not adjust that over the week. They're not listening to the coaches. It looks like a late hit call on Smithtown West. They have been making a lot of penalties today. So it will be Hills East first down, and they got more than the first down.
Yeah, they've been a lot of penalties today, all game, but towards the end of the game, it's getting a little bit more filthy here.
10 at the Smithtown West 38.
I'll give him the ball all the way up at the 38.
With under 8 minutes left to play in the fourth.
So the direct snap hasn't been working for them today. I don't know why they don't have a quarterback, just to mix up the options.
Huddle right now is all the way back at the 50. Still no quarterback out there. Looks like it's going to be another direct snap to Keehee.
And that's a lot of pressure to put on a freshman, getting the plays from the sideline, remembering what the play is.
All over the backfield now. Automatic motion. Keehee will snap it. Low snap. They give it. Number 19.
Ball
For
carried
a
by
1
number
yard
18,
gain.
Tyler Singh.
That's Tyler Singh.
Brought down by number 11, Michael
The 1 yard
Cassioni.
gain. He is a senior, I believe.
Looks like no gain on play, so second and 10 from the 38.
Jonas Owen, number 33 is out there.
St. Louis.
Oh, thank you. Correction, not Tyler Singh with the carry. That's Hussein Lewis.
St. Louis on that play.
Jaden Webb's coming off the field right now.
Hills East has shown up today, making many plays. 6:15 to go in this fourth quarter of action.
He will be the snapper once again.
This figures the guys who never play are the ones that play.
Right, yeah.
So here we go. Jonas Owen, St. Louis.
Charge timeout to Hills East. Looks like to prevent the delay
With
game,
just under
possible
6 minutes
penalty.
left to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they took a while to get out of the huddle on that one. So it'll
Once
be
again,
second
ladies
and
and
10.
gentlemen, the Division Two Suffolk County Championship game will take place this Friday afternoon. Let's try that again. The Suffolk County Division Two Championship game will take place this Friday afternoon with a 4
The winner of
o'clock
this game
kickoff
will go
at
to
the
the
Val
Division
Stadium at Stony Brook.
Finals.
Tickets
At
must
Stony
be
Brook.
purchased in
At
advance.
Stony
Go to
Brook.
section11.org
4 o'clock game.
and sectionxi.org
Let's see, Sison.
to purchase
Decisive
your
for
tickets
one.
in advance.
I believe 38-12 last night. We had a monster game.
The winner of
Well,
today's
overall,
game
they've had a
will
monster
face the
season.
number 1
They
seed East
went
Iceland
undefeated.
for the Suffolk County Division Two championship.
38-12 was their win last week. So we're back out here, just under 6 minutes left. Second and 10 at the ball at 38.
And as I was saying earlier, Hillsies has a very,
James
Diverse
Bruno's back
offense.
out there.
it's almost like they're listening to us here.
Tony Keehee is the running back in the backfield.
Now the safeties drop back and they're not stacking the box.
27-20 West extra
44 is out there,
activities are
along
stopping
with
the game.
AJ Merchant and
Jesse Porter Bell. Those are two receivers. Jaden Webb's also back there.
James
Box
Bruno
snap
misses the
from
snap
Bruno.
and he just jumps on it.
James Bruno falls on the
That'll be a big loss on the botch snap, and he'll come off the field.
They'll put the ball on the 48-yard line, so they'll make it 3rd down and 20.
3rd down and 20.
And they're probably going to go back to the run game. Oh no, James Bruno's going back out there.
No, 33.
Maybe you run a screen pass here, try to get someone in open, have someone break a tackle. Let's see what they'll do here.
We're missing our kicker. Ryan Levy's their kicker.
That's fine.
Might be out of the soccer tournament
Yeah, that might be
also.
a
I'm just pitching it.
Alright, here we go now. James Bruno in the shotgun. Porter Brooks out right on the top of your screen all alone. We'll give it to Keehee, a little bit of a miscommunication in the backfield. Keehee will just get a
Tony
couple,
Keehee with the tackle, with the
and
carry.
it's 4th and very, very long.
Now the goal here is just to pin them back in their own
Looks
zone.
like no gain on the play, and that'll make
Don't
it
want to give
4th
them
down
any
and
opportunities
20
to
from the
get back
48.
in this game.
I think they're gonna. Hold on now.
Yep, Marco, get your helmet on.
Yeah, Marco will come back out here to punt. So, Marco's done a very good job punting today. The kickoff was
That's
great.
Marco Biagni's
He's
back
going to have
punt.
to pin this one way back. He's going to probably hope to get it inside the 10. So let's see what he does here.
For the Bulls.
Let's see what they can do here. You can pin them back within their 10-yard line. That will be very successful punt.
Colton Ford back to receive. He's all the way inside the 15. Here we go. Sends this one up. It's very shallow, but very high.
And that will not take a Hillsies. That will take a Smithtown West bounce.
And the ball will be placed at the 39-yard
The
line
punt will be
for
down
the
at
Smithtown
the
West
39-yard
offense.
line. So with just over 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter.
Four-
Smithtown West takes
4:10 to play in this fourth quarter.
That's the last. Oh, hold on. Yeah, 33.
At High School West in the Division 3 semifinal, Hills
33.
West now leads Iceland 33-20.
Right now, Hills West is leading nicely 33-20. They're able to get their win. Crosstown. Just down the road, in fact.
Congrats, congrats.
Is this the first time ever?
We go handoff up the middle.
Michael Cascone.
Michael Cassione. Here he goes.
Giving up the shot now.
Keep going, and he's down at the 20.
Michael
Ball on 20.
Cassione with the carry.
And the senior class,
John
no matter this whole
Pierre
football
Magnolia.
team has a chance to make history today.
He's
They will be the
Merchant on
first team
tackle.
to play at Stony Brook in Hills East history.
And that's big for them. As the Smithtown West team looks to make this loss look a little bit more respectable and end the scoreless shutout streak. Jason Antunes is out there as the running back. DeVito snaps it, gives it back to Antunes. Right up the middle. And
Jason
still going,
Antunes
still
with the
going.
carry.
He's
Adrian
finally down.
Merchant makes the tackle.
Looks like the ball's going to be placed at the 15, but there is a flag on the far side.
Looks like it's going to be on the offense. And there is a late flag that comes in towards the center of the ball.
Yeah, look at that.
We have 2 flags on the play.
Looks like, I think, maybe offsetting. Hillsies has a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against them today.
Yeah, they got a lot of penalties in total, but definitely unsportsmanlike conduct has definitely trumped the rest of them today. They've made a big difference here.
And these unsportsmanlike conduct penalties are not a good look. You know, my dad always says, show me a good loser. Like, be a good loser, be a good winner. Don't rub it in someone's face, and go from there.
Yeah, and when you interviewed Coach Marston, he said that his main goal was to, for his team to play disciplined football. That's not what they're doing right now.
Be back in 2 minutes.
Both personal fouls are offsetting.
Yeah.
Camera's out right now, so
So the illegal shift penalty will be assessed.
I know, the camera died. It died. Bring it down to me.
remember that. So
15 from the
we'll
25.
have to commentate this one.
I'll have to sort out there.
Nick DeVito in the backfield. He's got Jason Antunes with him. Number 3 comes in motion. They give it to Antunes right up the gut. He'll take it up to the 20.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Getting into it now. Simon Cho was the one in the red jersey. Leo Zabio was the one on Smithtown West getting into it. That's going to be a big penalty.
We got a dead ball, personal foul called against Smithtown
So it's
West.
going to be a big personal foul against Smithtown
1
West.
sec, I'm trying to go down.
I'll back up the ball quite a bit. First and 15. Or no, it'll be a lot more now.
15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty. So ball will be all the way back at 36.
And again, another unsportsmanlike penalty. They have not been playing disciplined football today. We are sorry the camera went out.
So second down
What?
and 26.
Yeah.
on the 30.
Second and 26, all the way back to 36 now. Smithtown West has quite a ways to go. Vito drops back to pass, looking deep. He's got a man, and it's overthrown.
Pass is
Number
incomplete.
13, Tyler Sanders was on it. Yeah.
Colton Ford.
Colton Ford was the
Tyler
intended receiver.
Sanders was the defender.
And it is third down and
That
26.
brings up third down and 26.
It's going to take a miracle here, not only to get first down, but to get in the end zone for Smithtown West.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The camera's gonna come back on very soon. You'll just hold it like this, okay?
So here we go, Nick DeVito in the backfield. He's got Michael Cassione with him. He'll snap it out of the
Just
shotgun.
like this.
Looking
Try
throw.
your best.
Now in trouble, slings it. Oh!
Pass is incomplete.
Almost picked
Number
off by
20,
GP.
Jean-Pierre Nicolia
That was
breaks it up.
GP Nicolia. He was right there breaking
Pass
it
was
up.
intended for number 8,
Had a
George
shot to pick that
Seals.
one up, but the target was
That'll
George
make it fourth down and
Seals.
26.
So it'll be 4th and 26. It's probably going to have to be a punt.
You got it, Jeff? We'll just fight. And again, that's very disciplined by Marcelin's guys, not punching back in that situation. Because it's very easy to fight back. As Nick DeVito drops back in the pocket, looking deep. He has no one. RJ
Pass
Peters
is
almost had a pick.
incomplete, intended
RJ
for
Peters did
Vincent
almost have his
Corey.
second pick of the
Number
game.
7,
Remember,
RJ
he started off the
Peters
game
was
and that
defender.
first drive of the pick, that's where it all went downhill for
Take over on
Smithtown West. So
2:16
Hills East
left
will
to
take
play.
over. 2:16 left to play.
And here.
The assistant principals at Hills East are Sean Hanchel, Paige Berman, Brett Kimmelman, and Paul Thurston. And the principal at High School East, soaring to new heights, Dr. Milton K. Strong.
And Hunter, as this fourth quarter winds down, I just want to thank you one more time
And
for
live,
letting me
Mike
do this
Tate
with you.
holding the
It's
chain.
been a lot of fun.
And on the box.
And I appreciate
Tim
that
Herrick.
and many more to come. As we
And the
approach a
senior
2-minute warning
executive
in the
head
fourth quarter,
athletic trainer,
it-
Mrs. Kate Whitson. Timeout here.
charge timeout Hills East.
This
2:16
Hills
left
East
to play in
ball.
the fourth quarter. Hills East calls
Up
timeout.
48-0.
The athletic director for the Hallville School District is Deb
Hills
Perry.
East trying to have another shutout today.
It's not victory formation just yet, as Smithtown West does have all 3 timeouts left.
As you exit
If
today's
Hills East
game,
holds this shutout, I
Be sure to
believe it will
seek
be their
out
5th straight cutout.
a member wearing
Shutout.
a yellow hoodie or a
Shutout.
yellow jacket, give him a pat on the back. Tell him thanks for keeping everybody safe today.
If they hold them to 0 point, it would be their 6th shutout of the year. Today is their 5th.
Just
They
like
have
that.
5 shutouts already this year.
Yeah, and this will really make a statement, putting East Islip on notice. Very, very solid, very, very elite defense from the Hills East Redhawks today.
First down and 10 from the 36.
So here you go, first down and 10 from the 36. Keehee in the backfield. Direct snap, and here it comes. Keehee off the outside. Trips over a man, and he's down.
He is tripped up
Could have
by
probably
Golden
broken that
Ford.
one out for quite a bit. But it looks like they're just going to let this one run out to the 2-minute warning. Well, again, 48-0 Hills East. They're
2-yard
looking
gain
like
on the play.
they're going to go to
Second
Stony
down
Brook
and
to
8.
play East Islip. You might have a trouble with this Hills East defense. It's been so good this year, as you said, getting their 6th shutout of the year. It appears right now. There you go. About a minute 30 left remaining in the game. Not only in the fourth quarter, in the game. He's in the backfield once again. We'll probably get another snap. Here he comes. We'll snap it. Low snap. Still recovers, and he's eventually. Oh, he's still going. That's going to be positive yardage. Wow.
Late offensive line push right there. Offensive line working real hard today. The starters and the backups. Fighting for every yard, because that could be the difference between a first down or being short of the yard to gain. 1:04 left to
3-yard
play.
gain on the play, so make it 36
Just like
from the 40.
a couple years ago, Nick's point guard Miles McBride said, "Don't throw these minutes away because you never know what can happen. Because if you make use of these minutes, who knows? Maybe you can even be in the starting lineup next week." Starters are going to come
Looks
back
out.
on for one last drive.
One last play, possibly. It's a full substitution. Everyone on. Everyone off. This is crazy.
Looks like hockey out here. Team's got to hurry up.
Charge
and
timeout,
Hills East will
Hills East.
call timeout.
That's their 3rd timeout.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hills East calls their final
Just
timeout.
barely under 34 seconds left. Hills East will call their final timeout. D1's out there with Lucas Martin, Logan Solar, and Tyler Sanders. The quarterback is James Bruno. And the O-line is the starting 5 that got the game going.
I also want to take a moment to look at both sidelines right now. Hills East sideline, pumped up, loud. With Smithtown West sideline, heads down, upset after the tough loss, tough game for them.
Yeah, they've been quiet all game. Maybe from the start, you know. Our sideline was much more awake throughout the whole game. They've been sitting down on the bench. Nick DeVito looks on.
James
Tough loss.
Bruno looks to take a knee here to close out this game, and that should do
That'll
it.
do it. Hills East will go to the finals.
Hills East wins, 48-0.
Wow, what a
Loud
game.
crowd. I hear the horns. I hear the fans. I hear the parents. The Gatorade bottles are being dumped on the coaches. What's better than this, folks? Hills East moving on to the finals to play East Islip at 4 o'clock next weekend at Stony Brook.
And this has been the best season in school history as they will go to Stony Brook to play the Division II Suffolk County Championship.
There's a little mosh pit on the field. I'm Hunter Javelin, alongside Sean Caden. We thank you for listening.